Ladies and gentlemen, Lewisburg senior Lee McNeil.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Lewisburg High School, the James I. Brady Sports Complex. On a beautiful night here in Olive Branch, Mississippi, we're excited to bring you a matchup tonight between your Lewisburg Patriots and the Conquistadors at Olive Branch.
Yeah, Tyler, I'm looking forward to a crosstown rivalry tonight. This kind of goes back all the way back to 2007, once Lewisburg first opened up. It's a beautiful night here at Lewisburg. It's 84 degrees and the sun is setting. Expect temperatures to get down in the mid-70s tonight.
Yes, sir. And tonight for your Lewisburg Patriots, the captains are going to be number 6, Cable Bearden, number 2, Jacob Manns, number 21, Jackson Dilworth, and number 7, Levi Presley.
And I believe they already had their coin toss before the game. The coaches did on the field, and we have word that Lewisburg won the toss and chose to receive. Once they do their simulation on the field, they'll tell us what side Olive Branch is kicking from.
Yes, sir. Looking at tonight's keys of the game for your Patriots, defensively, they're looking at film at Olive Branch this week in their Week 1 matchup against Shannon. They like to get the ball out fast. They like to get on the perimeter. So Lewisburg's going to have to really do a really good job of rallying to the ball, swarming when they tackle. Multiple men. It's not going to be one man bring him down. Fly around. Make sure you make the tackle. It's not going to be an arm tackle. Make sure you wrap up. Second guy can knock the ball loose, however that works out. But you've got to make sure you're flying around, swarm tackling, and really good tackling I think is going to be key to the game because they're going to try to go quick game and let their playmakers on the outside try to make it a nightmare for this Lewisburg defense.
Yeah, Tyler, to piggyback off what you just said, they're going to try to extend drives. They're going to go quick. They're going to try to score fast. So with that, offensively, you need to extend your drives, control the clock, keep the ball away from their offense. Play smart football, no penalties, and you do that offensively, you'll put yourself in a good position to win this ball game tonight.
That's right. That's right. And speaking of, trying to win this ball game tonight, there's going to be adversity tonight, and I think Lewisburg has to do a really good job of handling those moments well. And, like we talked about last week, experience is the name of the game. And so with all the experience they have coming back, how do you handle those adverse moments tonight? They did a good job against Mitchell last week, but this Olive Branch team is going to be a lot better than Mitchell was last week.
And with that, Tyler, we're going to go to a couple impact players of the game that we have kind of watched through. For offense, I got Jacob Manns, the quarterback. He was 13 of 16 last week, 163 yards, but the big thing, he had 3 touchdowns. He didn't turn the ball over. He protected the ball. He also was 6 of 23 running the ball, and he had a long of 15 yards. When need to be, he can improvise with his legs and pick up the first down. And main thing was he protected the ball. He didn't turn it over.
Yeah, and defensively, I'm looking at the junior Gavin Kozart, kind of a late bloomer, I guess. Didn't see a lot of playing time last year, but this year so far, in Week 1, had a lot of pressures. Had 3 tackles, one of them being for a loss, sack, and a forced fumble. I felt like every time we looked up last week, he was either around the ball, he was being held because he beat his man, or he was just, it seemed like every time I looked up, he was around the ball. He did have a few offsides last week, and hopefully he cleaned that up. But I think tonight, this defense, if they're going to be successful, I think he needs to have another good night of making that quarterback for Olive Branch feel really uncomfortable.
And a couple quick notes, just pinpoint some couple things about Olive Branch. They're going to spread it out. They're going to kind of run that same offense that Lewisburg runs, kind of everybody in high school runs.
Yeah.
They're going to spread it out 4 wide. They're going to look to throw it, look to run out of that spread, and just look to mix it up 50-50 between running the ball and throwing the ball. So just kind of look for a balanced offense in that aspect.
A lot of 11 personnel. Yeah. From what I saw on film. But anyways, yeah, we're excited to bring week 2 here to Lewisburg. And like I said, one other note, did look this up. LHS is 2-6 all time against Olive Branch. You know, Olive Branch isn't, they were the powerhouse when we were kids, but this is not the same Olive Branch from when we were kids. So I'm looking for Lewisburg to come out, start fast, punch them in the mouth, and just get on it.
Yeah, they do that. They, like you said, they punch them in the mouth early, and then they can sustain drives, keep the ball out of their offenses, Olive Branch's hands. Like I said, they put themselves in a good position to win this ball game tonight.
And before we wrap up this pregame show, I apologize for failing to mention it, but our pregame show is brought to you by Cardinal South. We appreciate them for bringing you each and every pregame that we do. We appreciate all our sponsors. But, Ryan, what about these red jerseys?
Man, Tyler, it's awesome to see. This is actually, they're breaking these out. They were supposed to get some kind of chrome helmets that were supposed to go with these red jerseys, but they didn't come in time. What they were going to say what?
I believe it said the bird.
The bird.
Coach Gilbert sent me a graphic of it.
Yeah, so these all red uniforms, first time in Lewisburg history that has been all red. With the chrome helmets would look real sweet, but this right here is pretty cool to see that Under Armour patch and Lewisburg Patriots come out in these nice uniforms.
That's right.
And we did confirm, we talked about the opening kickoff. Lewisburg won the toss, chose to receive. Olive Branch will be kicking to the clock to start this ball game.
Look to see Lewisburg do a pickup right where they left off last week on the kickoffs. They did a really good job of returning the ball last week. Felt like it seemed like every time Mitchell kicked, they were, Lewisburg was starting from, the 35 plus, which is, doesn't matter high school, college, professional level. That's a really good, well, NFL is 30 yards anyways, but they did a really good job in the return game of setting their offense up for success by, putting their offense in a favorable position, not being backed up to start the game.
And watch for Olive Branch. Their kicking style is kind of a pooch kick, just like kind of Mitchell team from last week, which both teams comparable or a lot alike. So receiving team's got to protect the ball. It's going to be a pooch kick. It's liable to hit the ground and bounce whatever which way. You can just get on the ball and just take what you can get. You don't need a big return every time, but just take what you can get, just following the ball mainly.
That's right. And with that, we are just moments away from kickoff here at Lewisburg High School. We appreciate all of you being with us, and look forward to hopefully celebrating another Lewisburg win there tonight.
It's definitely a packed house tonight. I mean, I don't see an empty seat in this home stadium, on this home side.
And with that, we're off. It is going to be a short kick. It's going to be fielded. It's going to go out of bounds. I don't know if he touched it. If he touched it, I don't believe it's a flag. I guess he did.
Yeah, I think he did touch it.
He did not field it cleanly, so your Patriots will start 1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line.
And with that, I'd like to give you the offensive starters for Lewisburg. At quarterback, we got Jacob Manns. At running back, we got Levi Presley. Receiver, Trevor Walls. Receiver, Colin Moore. Receiver, Cale Ryden. Receiver, Hudson Parker. Left tackle, Jackson Dalton. Left guard, Jalen Jefferson. Center, Josh Lapinow. Right guard, Camden Luxford. Right tackle, Tyler Smith.
Yeah, the big left tackle, they got word today that he's going to play the first couple quarters. He's coming off of a broken foot. So he's going to get the first half, and then I think they're just trying to slowly work him back in to where they don't rush anything.
Big number 75?
Yes, sir. Lewisburg's going to come out with a trip set. Presley is flanking Manns. Looks like we're waiting for the ready to play, and we're off.
I'm curious to see. They went out in this same open set last week.
Going to hand off to Presley. He's got a good run right up the middle for a Patriot first down. That was a heck of a job finding that seam. Guard did a good job turning the defensive tackle. And that was just a wide open guy. And here we go. He wants to go fast.
It's nice to pick up 12 yards on the first down for Lewisburg. That's a nice play. Spread them out and run right up the middle.
Yep. Lewisburg going to go to a 4 bunch set. It's going to be a quick game to number 80. And he's wrapped up immediately on the catch. The sophomore, Hudson Parker. Good idea. Just these defensive backs from Olive Branch, they're it could be their detriment late, but they are definitely eyes in the backfield.
Yeah, they attack the ball. Once they see that receiver break down in his stance, they're going to come up and hit you. They know that they're going to run block. They're going to try to run through the receiver to make the tackle, not just go to the running back and try to make the tackle on the outside shoulder of the receiver.
He's going to put the sophomore in motion. He's going to roll out. It's going to be picked off.
Yeah, we got a number. Trying to see what was. I think Kyle Ryan he slipped and fell. I don't know if he got held or if he just slipped and fell, but that's where man's intended pass was 2. Which number? We'll see it here on the replay. Can't really see what happened. No, it was not number.
I think he just underthrew it a little bit there. Threw it back inside when Ryan was breaking outside.
Yeah, you can't have that to start the drive. That switches momentum, but hey, it's still early in the game. Let our defense come out there and get settled in, and hopefully we can get a turnover.
Yep. Auburn's going to come out in an 11-man set. They're going to bring the receiver in motion. It's just going to be a little jet sweep. He's going to get side up to about he's going to run out of about the 14-yard line. First down, Olive Branch. Dilworth did a good job of trying to set the edge there, but I think he just got a
That was a nice speed sweep by Olive Branch. They just got the ball in number 0's hands. He went and made a play, hit the outside, and yeah, they just got pinned inside right there.
Olive Branch is going to come out in trips. It's going to be a straight handoff. Going to be wrapped up and stopped for about a 7-yard gain. The first down will be second and short for the Conquistadors.
That's what we talked about in the game. Olive Branch, they're going to try to mix it up, but they got a lot of guys with speed. They can do a little speed sweep like they did on the first play, or they want to run it off the right behind the center's butt. So just look for them to mix it up.
Staying at 11-man personnel. It's going to be another handoff. He cuts it back and into the end zone. Touchdown, Conquistadors. And with that, with a minute and 30 into the game, the Conquistadors have struck first.
That's tough to start the game. 3 plays. Go about 40 yards, and defense has got to settle in here.
Yeah, that speed sweep just kind of really put them behind the 8 ball right there. Giving up a big play on first down like that kind of puts you in a hole. Hopefully this defense can settle in.
Yeah, they got to get off blocks. They're getting blocked up front. Olive Branch is doing a good job getting in front of them, but like you said, you got to get off blocks. You got to make tackles. You got to set the edge, push everything back in.
Yep.
You can see it here.
Kick is up and good. It's a good cutback right there by number 1 on the touchdown run, Brandon Perry. And with that, we will take our first break of the night.
Visit cardinalsouth.com and let's get started.
For insurance you can trust, go with the home team at Farm Bureau Insurance in Olive Branch. We offer competitive rates and fast, friendly claims on auto, home, life, and more. Call 662-893-5250 today.
Get ready to put fitness in its place with 4-8 Fit. Experience top-notch personal trainers, dynamic group classes, and an incredible online fitness app. Start today. Sign up now at 48fit.com.
Join us at Eastpoint Church in Lewisburg, Sundays at 9 and 10:30. Visit eastpointdesoto.org for more information. Come and be a part of our community.
They recovered it. There's no way he recovered it.
And a little pooch kick there by the Conquistadors that almost ended up in their hands. The return man right there has got to do a better job of knowing that's a live ball. They did the same thing to Mitchell last week, and he just kind of waited on it to come to him, and it very well almost ended up in Olive Branch's hands. Knowing that that's what they did last week, that's kind of shocking to see. They got to do a better job. That up back's got to go attack the ball, even if you just fall on it.
Yeah, just fall on it. Secure the ball and everything else. Take care of it later.
Levi Presley comes back out, the running back on the second drive. They're going to run a little trap play. He's going to find a seam. He's going to get upfield, and he's going to pick up about another 12 yards. Ryan, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going back to there until they stop that.
Yeah, that's 2 plays 2 first down plays that they picked up 10-plus yards on both of those, and they even dropped the safety down in the box that play. If Levi would have busted that, broke that one tackle, he could have busted it for a touchdown.
Come right back to it again. He runs through an arm tackle. He's got another first down for another 12 yards. I'm telling you, Ryan, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah,
You're not going to see me get out of that if I'm Coach Brock.
Yeah, keep running it between the guards and just –
offensive line's doing a really good job.
they are. Right off, running behind the big guys' butts, and it's there. There's 3 carries of over 12 yards for Levi.
3 carries for 36 yards. Now it'll just be man straight ahead, and he'll get about 2.
Now that you establish that run game through the second drive, look for that RPO, show the run, and then pull it, and then come off the end's butt with the little slant route right behind him. And
that's right.
Because the safety, the last 2 plays, number 4 for Olive Branch, he's dropped down in the box. They're pretty much giving no faith on anything deep. They're trying to keep everything in front of them.
Right. Lewisburg's going to come out in a trip set. Mans takes a snap. He looks. He's got a man. Oh. It's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, it was a little, number 3 got there a little bit early. But awesome protection, again, by the offensive line. Mans has time.
Yeah, he got there just a touch early.
Pass was a little high. If he forces it in there, steps off his back foot, and just throws a little bit more on the rope, he could have fit it in there. But awesome job by the offensive line. They're giving Mans time to throw the ball.
They are. The offensive line tonight looks good. So far they've seemed to impose their will on this East Shore front. Let's see if Lewisburg can keep this drive going. They're going to go back to Presley on the handoff. He's going to get about 4, but we do have a flag on the play.
I believe one of the defenders for Olive Branch grabbed his face mask. Personal foul. That's going to be the big one, the 15-yarder.
It is.
That's going to give us 15.
This drive for your Patriots going to be first down at about the 18.
Yeah, that's going to put us around the 21, 22, 15-yarder there, and it's going to bring up first down Lewisburg.
Be first and 10 at about the 17-yard line. That's a big job. I mean, you take it where you can get it, but love that the drives extend and go down here, answer, tie this ball game up, and then you got a chance to kind of settle in. It's even keel. It's 0-0 ball game at that point.
And I'm loving that Cagle and the offensive coordinator, Bryce Brock, are sticking to that run game up the middle. That's going to open up things later in the game.
It is. Presley's going to swing out wide here.
He's open. Presley's wide open in the flats.
Mans doesn't see him, though. He's going to take off, and he's not going to get anything. Man, I wish he'd have seen Presley on that little flare route because he'd have walked into the end zone. Oh, there's a little extracurriculars going on. We have a flag late, and generally on the sidelines, that's probably going to be a personal foul, 15-yarder, just wondering which way it goes.
Yeah, I didn't see. It kind of got out of camera view and our view from up here in the booth. I was still looking at Levi over there on outside the hash. There wasn't a soul around him.
There was not. I really wished he'd have seen him. It will be on Olive Branch. It is a personal foul, which will be an automatic first down and half the distance to the goal.
Put us at about the 10-yard line. You couldn't really see the angle there, but Levi was in the backfield. He just flanked out to the right of Jacob Mans. And yeah, number 7 right there. He was 5 yards out of bounds and wanted to sling him. That's going to be talked about in the film room on Monday mornings. Coaches are not going to be happy with that one.
Lewisburg's got to take advantage of these 2 gifts from Olive Branch, though, and punch it in. This cannot be anything more than a touchdown. They're handed off to Presley. He's going to walk into the end zone, baby. Touchdown, Lewisburg.
Way to answer right there. You notice they brought that H-back back in. The left tackle crashed down, and he worked up to the backer. And it was a good block by the receiver. I don't know who the receiver was on the outside, but he just ran off that H-back's butt, and he was touchdown.
He did. That was a very imposing drive by this Lewisburg offense.
Yep.
You take away the one bad play as far as not the bad play, the one shorter game where we ran Mans right there. I mean, that was a pretty successful drive, but they did what they wanted to do. The pocket was there. They manhandled Olive Branch up front. Kick is up and good. We got a tie ball game.
And for Olive Branch, Tyler, real quick, you know the coaches are upset with that one because they gave them 2 penalties for about 20 yards. Coaches are not going to be happy with that one.
They're not.
Lewisburg 7, Olive Branch 7.
Visit cardinalsouth.com and let's get started.
For insurance you can trust, go with the home team at Farm Bureau Insurance in Olive Branch. We offer competitive rates and fast, friendly claims on auto, home, life, and more. Call 662-893-5250 today.
Get ready to put fitness in its place with 4-8 Fit. Experience top-notch personal trainers, dynamic group classes, and an incredible online fitness app. Start today. Sign up now at 48fit.com.
Join us at Eastpoint Church in Lewisburg, Sundays at 9 and 10:30. Visit eastpointdesoto.org for more information. Come and be a part of our community.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Lewisburg will come out with a little pooch kick. It's in no man's land. He'll just let it go out of bounds.
The kick goes
Last week
out of
had one
bounds.
sentence for him, but this week, didn't work out.
Sorry about that. And with that, Olive Branch will have the option. They can either take the ball to 35 or they can elect for a 5-yard penalty and a re-kick from Lewisburg. The head coach for Olive Branch.
Flag down at the 30-yard line.
Trying to look it up. Coach Ricky Woods, it looks like, our head coach Marcus Jamison, my bad. I guess he chose to take the ball at the 35-yard line.
First down, 10 yards.
See what kind of adjustments Lewisburg Colts,
defense
defense Colts, Troy Holtz for Lewisburg, what kind of adjustments he made after that 3-play drive for Olive Branch that resulted in a touchdown.
Olive Branch is going to come out in a pistol look this time. They're just going to straight hand. No, he's not. Okay, he's blown dead. Excuse me. Got a flag on the play.
Tyler, last week Olive Branch played Shannon, and Shannon's a pretty good, decent team in 5A football and 4A, my bad. And just watching film, they put a lot of pressure on the Olive Branch quarterback. Kind of leads to they got down early and they were forced to throw the ball, so they're going to that same scenario tonight. Are we going to be able to put pressure on the quarterback, force him to make errors, turn the ball over, or not protect the ball?
Yeah, Shannon did that. Just to let the viewers know, that was a false start on Olive Branch to the replay first down. Shannon did a good job of flying the ball. I felt like we're going to bring a blitz here. They're going to throw a little quick out route. It is going to be caught for about a 10-yard gain.
That was number 6, Cable Bearden, the senior.
Catch number 10, Ja'Cory
Tackle made for the Patriots by number 6,
Nolan, the senior wide receiver for Olive Branch. Looks like Olive Branch is going to try to play with some pace here, too. Looks like they're going to stay in that pistol formation. Takes a snap, looks right back at him. It's a little hitch route. He'll give a man a miss, and he's running down the sideline for a big first down for the Conquistadors down to the Lewisburg 37-yard line. Just a simple hitch route. We talked about in the pregame. You have to tackle.
Yeah, we've got a tackle there. Number 16, I believe that's Lewisburg. Number Nathan Cook just got to break down and don't go with the fakes. Just watch it. Keep your eyes on his stomach, and then he's going to take you to the ball.
Going to be a handoff. Lewisburg does a good job right there. I believe that's number 6, Cable Bearden. A little tackle. There's a flag.
They got hold on Olive Branch, number 75. Number 74 for Lewisburg, Aiden Campbell. He got held. That's a freshman defensive end getting some work, Tyler.
Some invaluable experience he's receiving right there.
I believe that's one of the
good job of Cable right there, too. Coming up, playing, setting. He came up, he set the edge. Right there, look at there. Played down the line, made the tackle. Picture perfect. Can't do any better in high school football.
Cannot. Cable Bearden had 3 tackles last week and 1 interception against the Mitchell Tigers.
Being up about first in the county mile, Olive Branch stays in a pistol formation. They're going to hand it off. Ball. I think Olive Branch got back on it. It was a forced fumble there. I'm not sure exactly who fumbled it or who caused the fumble. Excuse me. See if we can see on the replay here. Olive Branch did recover.
The ball is marked at the 42-yard line. It's second down. Second and 15 yards.
So we'll bring up second and 15. So he got about 8-9 yards, but the fumble went backwards. So forced a fumble and you lost yards on. I'll take that as a win-win, right?
Yeah, they forced a fumble, but lost some yardage. But Olive Branch is trying to run everything outside. You got to set the edge.
He's going to take off. He's going to be met right at the sideline right there, run out of bounds by number 43 of Lewisburg.
Number 26, Jaden Todd on the tackle.
I apologize.
That's that was when we talked about pregame, they dropped Cable Bearden down to linebacker, and they gave number 26, Jaden Todd, the junior, the start at safety.
It's a big third down right here for your Patriots.
Got to get off the field, Tyler. You cannot have that.
Yeah, whole defensive line went on that one. It's going to make it about a 3rd and 4 for the Keisters here. Much more manageable. Playbook's wide open now. Got the defensive lineman. You're taught from pee-wee all the way up to the professional level. You don't move until the ball moves. You might as well be deaf. Don't hear nothing else. Don't listen for nothing. You looking for ball.
With that's going to bring up 3rd and 4 for Olive Branch.
Olive Branch drops back to pass. He's got a man there, but it's going to be inaccurate and short. Brings up 4th down for the Conquistadors. I'd be curious to see if he goes for it here. I mean, you're kind of in no man's land.
Yeah, it's definitely 4-down territory for Olive Branch. I didn't see any field goals attempt on their last week's game.
Based off the kickoff, I don't think they've got a kicker. But the reason I say that is the pooch punt right here, with how effective Lewisburg's offense was on that last drive, it almost would make me think you try a little pooch punt to pin them deep, but looks like he's not thinking that way. They're going to come out in 11 personnel and the pistol formation. Big 4th down here early for your Patriots. Do not jump. We bring pressure. It's there immediately. He's going to run. He's going to be tackled at about the 28-7-yard line. 29, excuse me. You were right, Ryan. He did not. Big stand by your Patriots on 4th down.
He was about 3 yards short. He got back to the 30-yard line, but the line of game was about the 27.
That was a great job of your Lewisburg Patriot defense settling in on that second drive. Like we talked about, offense went down, and they settled in, went down and scored, made the ball game basically 0-0. Settle in, go play ball.
Yeah, good form tackle for number 43, Hunter Smith, the junior.
Did a good job, just ran him down the line, didn't let him get anything. Let's see, the running back on this drive is going to be number 9, the speedster, Jaden Snow.
Speaking of Jaden Snow, we ain't talked much about him as we go into the 6-minute, I guess they're going to call it the 6-minute heat timeout. And Jaden Snow, I believe he had a 50-yard long touchdown run last week.
He did. They used him sparingly last week. Presley started the game, and then they kind of went away from him a little bit because I think he had to play some defense last week. So they gave Levi the first 2 drives tonight. But like you talked about last week, Coach Cagle really likes Snow. He likes his burst. He likes what he brings to the offense. He brings a little bit more dynamic, side of the offense. Like you said, had a 50-yard run. Levi is awesome. I love watching Levi run the football, but he's more of your, he's going to get you. I mean, he's 3 for 36, but Jaden's just a different animal.
Yeah, Levi's going to be your starter. They're going to go with Jaden second, and then they're going to bring in another senior, Lucas Edwards, Tyler. The 3 of them combined for 28 rushes last week for a little over 150 yards. But here's the eye-popping stat is they averaged over 5 yards a carry on those 28 carries.
Let's see what Coach Cagle's going to do here, or Coach Brock's going to do on the first play. They're going to stay in 11 personnel with that H-back. And then I hand it off to Snow. There's just going to be kind of a wash there. Good penetration by the Keister offense, the defensive line right there.
And Tyler, that safety keeps, I don't know why my eyes are going to it, but number 4, the safety for Olive Branch, keeps dropping down in that box. They're trying to put more guys in the box to obviously try to control some of this run game that Lewisburg's had success with. But look for them to run one-on-one, go to the senior, Mans to Kyle Ryden. The success they had last week, I would look for something like that to come available.
Yep. Lewisburg's going to come out in the same set. Mans takes a snap, fakes it. It's batted up in the air and intercepted, and there's nobody in front of him. Touchdown, Keisters.
Yeah, sometimes in football, Tyler, things just don't go your way, and that was just an unfortunate chain of events for Lewisburg.
Yeah, I mean, there was instant pressure. He just tried to get rid of it, dump it out to the little out route. I mean, the guy was open. He did it. He made the right read. Just Olive Branch sent more than Lewisburg had to block that time, and very unfortunate that it ended up in his hands. When the ball gets batted up in the air like that, you just hold your breath.
Yeah, as they have success running the ball, we just talked about, you knew the play action and the RPO game was going to come. The coaches for Olive Branch knew the same thing. They brought the pressure there. Unfortunately, it got to Mans, and tipped the ball at the line of scrimmage or in the backfield, and the guy was just right there to pick it off and steal 6.
Yep, and when the kick is up and good, and with that, we're going to take a break.
Visit cardinalsouth.com and let's get started.
For insurance you can trust, go with the home team at Farm Bureau Insurance in Olive Branch. We offer competitive rates and fast, friendly claims on auto, home, life, and more. Call 662-893-5250 today.
Get ready to put fitness in its place with 4-8 Fit. Experience top-notch personal trainers, dynamic group classes, and an incredible online fitness app. Start today. Sign up now at 48fit.com.
Join us at Eastpoint Church in Lewisburg, Sundays at 9 and 10:30. Visit eastpointdesoto.org for more information. Come and be a part of our community.
And with that, we're back, and your Patriots return the ball all the way up to about the 36-yard line. Good return by Levi Preston, but there is a flag on the play.
That was a very nice return. Mexico took the ball from one side of the field to the other and picked up about 25 yards along the way.
Check the flag.
It's kind of around the area where he was tackled at, Tyler. It'll be a holding on the return team. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. It's going to back it up 10.
Stepped off from the spot of the foul.
Spotted at the 20.
Back to the 20-yard line. First down, Patriots.
Curious to see if he leaves Snow in here, if he goes back to Levi. Looks like we're going to go back with Snow again on this drive. If you find the success that we had on that second drive running the ball, some of those 12-yard runs that Levi had, Snow is going to be touching that big giant American flag we got on that end zone on the other end.
I did notice they dropped the H-back and went back out to that trip side to the bottom of the screen here.
He's going to hand it off to Snow. He's going to get up to the second level and get about 4 yards on first down. Good carry for first down.
That was a good little run by Snow. I think what they're trying to do with the trips and the wide guy on the top of the screen, the 4 wide, is they're trying to spread the box out so they can got numbers inside.
Yeah, I agree. You're trying to get a light box just by your formation.
Yeah, Olive Branch has got 3 down linemen, and right now they're showing 2 linebackers.
Here goes Snow again. He'll run over it, man, to get the first down. About a 6-yard pickup right there. First and 10 Patriots. Lewisburg's going to go fast here.
What's that saying? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's it, man.
We got to be averaging about 12 yards a carry here. Stick to the run. Give man some confidence.
First down, Patriots.
He's going to take the snap, and he's going to throw it this time. He's got a wide-open man who catches it one-handed. It's Cale Ryden, and he's going to be down all the way at the Olive Branch 34-yard line. Big pass play by your Patriots.
Awesome catch by number 8, Cale Ryden, the senior to senior. What a catch right there. But we just talked about they keep bringing that safety open on the pick on the last possession. I think that's what they were looking for, that little deep slant route, post route from Mans to Ryden.
And right back to the run game. Here comes Snow. He makes a cut. He's going to get about 12 yards right there, 11 yards on first down. It'll be another first down by your Patriots. Be curious to see if Coach Brock goes fast here.
Yeah, I like the mixing it up right there. You run. It's going to set up the passing game.
Patriots.
Just cannot understand how good this offensive line looks up front running the ball.
They look very good. The key factor having like big number 75 Jackson Dalton back has helped.
And hand it off to Snow again. He's going to nose in for about another 4-yard gain.
Number 9, Jaden Snow up the middle, brought down at the 21-yard line by number 41.
Still a nice little pickup on first down right there to pick up 3.
And for the first time tonight, we're going to get a look at number 1.
3-yard gain,
Lucas
second down,
Edwards.
second and 7 yards to go.
It's another senior running back. It's the 3rd one, but he had just as many touches as the other 2 last week.
We're going to bring a blitz. Looks like Olive Branch is going to start trying to blitz to stop the run. He breaks a tackle. That's a good
Number
job
one,
of
Lucas
breaking that
Edwards
first
on the
tackle
carry
and
up the
getting about
middle.
5 yards right there.
Edwards
Gonna
brought
bring
down
up
near the
3rd and 4.
17-yard line.
I'll say this, Tyler. Olive Branch is putting all their trust in their defensive backs
Tackle made
to
by
lock
number
down the
90,
receivers
Terrence
one-on-one.
Hall.
We keep talking about it, or
Ball
I keep
is
talking
spotted
about
back
it.
at the
They keep dropping the safety down. They're
18-yard
putting
line.
5,
It
6
is
guys in
third
the
down.
box, and they're going one-on-one with the DBs. There's nobody in the middle of the field. And I know Coach Brock
Flag on
Price
the
I think
play.
Olive Branch just jumped.
got encroachment. If that is, that's going to bring up, yep, it is the line guy on the far side of the screen for Olive Branch. He did mark it off 5 yards. Going to bring up first down, Lewisburg.
It's an easy first, didn't it?
Yep.
The penalty against the Conquistadors.
We like
Encroachment against
those
the
penalties that give
defense.
us 5
moves the
yards. And,
ball
oh, yeah,
to
by the way, you get a new
13-yard
set of
line.
downs with the 5.
First down, Patriots.
Looks like there's a little bit of confusion here on play call. Looks like they're going to come out in a trips to the bottom of the screen. Edwards is going to be the running back. See what Coach Brock's got dialed up on first down right here. It's just going to be a straight handoff to Lucas Edwards, who's going to carry a man for about a
Number one,
5-yard
Lucas
gain.
Edwards
I
up
sound
the
like a broken
middle.
record.
Edwards
Yeah,
inside
that was a nice
the
little trap
10-yard
play.
line, brought down around
Right
the
or the left
9.
guard for
The tackle
Lewisburg.
made
I believe his number
by
50.
41, Raiden Kane.
Jaden
It is
Jefferson's.
second down.
He pulled and just trapped him and kicked out the end and ran right off his hip. Picked up 4 yards.
We're going to hand it off to Edwards again. He's going to put his head down and get a first down all the way down to the
Number one,
2-yard
Lucas
line.
Edwards on the
Be first and
carry.
goal Patriots.
Inside
First
the
goal, new set of
5-yard
downs. I
line.
look-
The
I-
ball
It
spotted
ain't fixed, don't break it.
at the
Just run off-
2-yard
right off the heads of them
line.
tackles.
First down, Patriots.
Be curious to see what we're going to run here. And it's going to be a handoff to Edwards, and he's going to walk into the end zone.
Lucas Edwards,
Touchdown,
2
Patriots.
yards, and the
It's been a tale of 2 stories offensively for Lewisburg. You can either run it down their throat essentially and go 50 plus 60 yards and score a touchdown, or you have a couple slip, wet feet on the receivers that slipped and fell, and then an unfortunate event where the ball just got tipped and Olive Branch picked it off and got 6 out of it.
Yeah,
Number 14, Lane
if I'm
Martin
Coach
to
Brock,
attempt
and
the
I think
extra
Coach Brock did
points.
a good job of mixing in the pass a couple times. That big catch from Kale Ride, and then the kick is
Extra
little
point
snaps
attempt
a
by
little
Lane
low.
Martin.
Holder
It
does a
is
good job of
good.
getting it down. Kick is up and good, and we got a tie ball game again, gentlemen. And we'll be right back.
Visit cardinalsouth.com and let's get started.
For insurance you can trust, go with the home team at Farm Bureau Insurance in Olive Branch. We offer competitive rates and fast, friendly claims on auto, home, life, and more. Call 662-893-5250 today.
Get ready to put fitness in its place with 4-8 Fit. Experience top-notch personal trainers, dynamic group classes, and an incredible online fitness app. Start today. Sign up now at 48fit.com.
Join us at Eastpoint Church in Lewisburg, Sundays at 9 and 10:30. Visit eastpointdesoto.org for more information. Come and be a part of our community.
Lewisburg does another pooch kick. It's going to be fielded at about the 20-yard line. He's going to try to reverse fields. And it looks like he's going to get on the outside, and he is going to not be caught all the way to the house for 6. They return right there. The gunner on the far side just was jogging and looked, and I'm like, he's coming. And by the time he realized he had reversed field, there was no way he could get back outside of him right there.
That was just an athletic play by number, I believe it was number 0 for Olive Branch. You got to set the edge. It's kind of thing with kickoff is everybody's got lanes. You got to stay in your lane, set the edge, force everything, preferably back in, and they did that there. Just the farthest guy, just couldn't get his hands on him in time.
Kick is up, and it is good. Hey, you know what? If we're here for a shootout, I'm here for it.
Hey, I enjoy it. It's been an eventful first half, to say the least. Just unfortunate. I think we've spotted Olive Branch a couple touchdowns now just in this first quarter.
Definitely one with the fluke. Ball gets batted up in the air.
The ball gets batted at the line of scrimmage. The kid's there. It just kind of falls in his lap, and then right there, kid takes the ball from one side of the numbers, goes all the way to the other side of the field, and it was about a 75-yard touchdown return. I got faith in these coaches. They're going to look at that film, and they're going to make adjustments.
To Kickoff for the Conquistadors.
Yeah, the defensive guy, I hate in the first quarter there has been 35 points scored, but
back to his
hey,
for the Patriots.
offensive games are fun to watch, though. I'll say that.
It
just hurts my heart as a defensive guy to see that many points put up in 10 minutes.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is, like I said, it's been a pick six and a kickoff return.
Olive Branch's offense has had one drive that they were successful. Preston's going to field it at about the 14-yard line. He's just going to find a gap and run. And he's going to be game tackled at about the 31-yard line. Good return there by Levi. It's going to be bringing not bad starting field position.
That was a really good run. He kind of bounced off the guy, and I think the defender kind of took the blunt of some of that hit. Is there some confusion on?
I think they were trying to say I think Olive Branch was trying to act like he fumbled.
Yeah, I think the defender was trying to take the ball from him. But fun fact about Levi Presley, weight room strength, Tyler. We're talking about weight room strength and, just athletic ability. Pound for pound, he's one of the strongest kids on this football team.
That does not surprise me one single bit. We're going to stay with Jaden Snow here on the fourth drive of the game here. Light box. You got a 4-man box right now. 5-man. I'm running it. Look at there. Makes a cut. There's a little bit of wash. I thought he was going to bounce on the outside of that wash. Just couldn't quite get a lane there. Looks like he'll lose a yard.
And not a very good push by this offensive line, but that's one of very few times they didn't get a push up front.
Yeah, he's usually had all three of these running backs tonight have done a good job of just finding that little bit of wiggle room and just getting upfield. Done a really good job.
Still cover 0 in the deep end.
Man's back to pass. He rolls out.
He's got a
man. Oh, I thought he had it. Kel Rodden was going to walk into the end zone. He's kicking himself. That was going to be a hard catch. But no harder than one he's already made, though.
Yeah, that one just, I guess the defender, once he jumped, and kind of just got in his view and unfortunately just went through his hands. But, hey, Tyler, he's a kid in high school that couldn't come up with a catch like that, but we got guys in the NFL that make millions that drop it on third down, no salt intended. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 11 for Lewisburg.
It's going to be a fake, and he's looking to go deep. Looks like, just go down. Yep. He's going to be sacked right there. Obvious passing down, one of those things you don't want to get into right there. Offensive line did a good job for a second, but when you're an obvious, 3rd long position, it's going to take a little bit longer for the play to develop, and that offensive line just couldn't hold up for the entire time. Man, just couldn't have time to let the play develop.
Yeah, and I think they brought a little heat off the ends right there, and it caused Mans to step up in the pocket, and when he did, he just got hit from behind.
Really need to get this off cleanly and do a very good job of, he is offside, so we're going to re-kick. And, that was a booming kick. That would have been a good one. Can I get that one again? Because the way that one bounced all the way down to the 10-yard line, can we get that punt? I'll just take the punt.
Yeah, the senior Cale Ryden is the punter. He's frustrated right now. He probably put a couple extra yards on that punt due to that drop pass he just had. But like I said, unfortunately, I think that the defender just when he jumped, he lost track of the ball.
He got his eyes, yeah. And like I said, that's a hard catch to make, but at the same time, I can't say that when he made one heck of a catch on the drive before that.
A one-handed snag in the middle of the field. That was a nice catch.
Snaps low, gets it off, has to kind of rush his kick. But it gets a very, very favorable Lewisburg bounce down to about the 26-yard line.
Down to the 26-yard line.
We're not going to skip over the
will
fact
take over on offense.
that
10.
That moment earlier, we weren't taking a shot at CD or anything, right?
Yeah, we're just going to. For those that are listening, I am a Cowboys fan, and I was a little salty about that. But, hey.
Well, both of us are. It's the life we have to live. Our producer over here is laughing because he's a Steelers fan.
Back to this Lewisburg Patriot football team now. We look for this defense to make adjustments, settle in here, and
hey, you got a big stop last time. There's no reason you can't do it now. I mean, they settled in. Make them throw the ball. They're going to come out in the 11 personnel. He's going to hand it off. He's going to get hands on the backfield. He tries to cut it back, and he's going to be met for about a 2-yard gain. Good job of Lewisburg defense right there, setting the edge, making him come back inside, swarming and tackling. It's amazing. Successful, 4 yards.
Nice play defensively.
Second
Can't expect everybody to do
the
team. You need everybody to do their job, and right there, everyone, I believe, did their job.
The big thing is stack those plays. Make those plays continuous. You put 2 or 3 of those plays together.
It's the 3rd time tonight we've had an encroaching penalty on defense. And Olive Branch hasn't ran but 10 or 11 plays. Got to watch the ball defensively. Got to be more disciplined.
Encroachment against the defense, 5-yard penalty. Moves the ball to the 34-yard line. It remains second down. Now 2nd and 2 yards to go.
And if I do not know Coach Smith. So that defensive line coach, I bet he's going to do a lot of work next week on watching the ball.
Yeah, you practice that.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's
and with
the
that,
end
that is the end of the first quarter, ladies and
quarter.
gentlemen. The Olive Branch Conquistadors are leading your Patriots 21-14, and we will be right back.
Visit cardinalsouth.com and let's get started.
For insurance you can trust, go with the home team at Farm Bureau Insurance in Olive Branch. We offer competitive rates and fast, friendly claims on auto, home, life, and more. Call 662-893-5250 today.
Get ready to put fitness in its place with 4-8 Fit. Experience top-notch personal trainers, dynamic group classes, and an incredible online fitness app. Start today. Sign up now at 48fit.com.
Join us at Eastpoint Church in Lewisburg, Sundays at 9 and 10:30. Visit eastpointdesoto.org for more information. Come and be a part of our community.
And we're back. 2nd and short for the Keisters. They're going to drop back to pass. He's got a man wide up and down the field. Nathan Cook does a great job of breaking on that ball on that comeback right there and almost was running into the end zone. If he catches it, he's in the end zone right now.
That was an awesome play defensively from number 16, Nathan Cook. He broke down on the play and just jumped the route and almost had a house call there.
Thankfully, the Olive Branch quarterback did not see the guy on the outside who was screaming down the middle of the field with nobody near.
Yeah, it's going to bring up a big 3rd down and 2 for Olive Branch. I'll look for them to just try to run the ball. They've had success doing it.
They are going to run it. It's right up the middle.
You got to.
Our safety tries to bring the boom, and the boom wasn't big enough. He is going to be brought down at the 13-yard line. Be a big play on 3rd down right there for your not your Keisters, but the Keisters.
Nice hustle play right there for number 43, Hunter Smith, the junior, not giving up on the play. Him and Nathan Cook.
That's great A effort right there. But the safety, he comes up and tries to hit him and doesn't bring his arms. You're taught from Little League on when you hit, drive through and bring your arms. Bring your feet and your arms.
Yeah, you got to make solo tackle, especially from the safety position, because a lot of times you're a little bit smaller than the guys running the ball.
Here comes another run. He'll be bottled up in the backfield for a loss of about a yard. Good play right there by your Lewisburg defense.
Yeah, tackle made by a host of the Patriots and lost a yard there. But going to bring up 2nd and 11. Olive Branch can pick up a 1st down at about the 3-yard line. What
was surprising here, Olive Branch isn't trying to go fast. They're kind of just waiting, kind of milking the clock a little bit. Spent the first half and both teams went fast, but they huddled and we'll come out in 11 personnel here. Be a handoff on the outside. Good job of setting the edge by the Patriots. He'll get about 5-6 yards right there. Did a good job of setting the edge, but that second level's got to play more downhill, not lateral.
Yeah, that was a nice job by Jackson Dilworth. Ran outside shoulder, number 44. Believe that's the senior Marcus Robertson on the tackle. Like you said, he set the edge. He ran outside shoulder, did his job, and forced him back inside.
You force him back inside, that's where all your help is. If you're an outside linebacker or a defensive end, If you push the man back inside, there's 10 guys inside. If you push him outside, it's you in the corner, and that's it.
Yeah, they're going third down and about 5 here. They're going kind of slow pace. You've had a defensive touchdown. You've had a special teams touchdown. They're kind of controlling the clock, kind of controlling the narrative of this game, how it goes. Going
line
at a
up
slow
in the pistol
pace.
formation. It's going to be blown dead.
I believe Olive Branch called a timeout. Coach is about at the numbers at the 20-yard line.
No flag on the play. Timeout is called by
That is Olive Branch's first timeout of the game. Lewisburg has all 3.
Yeah, Tyler, we'll talk about Jackson Dilworth. He was kind of the third-string running back last year. He got a lot of carries with Levi Presley and Lucas Edwards. Coach has kind of asked him this year to take a more approach on defense, a linebacker role, starting lineup. That was just a nice play right there because we talked about that before the game. Everybody kind of doing your job, swarm tackling. What a swarm tackle, you got to push everything back inside to where all your, like you just said, all your help and the other defenders are. He literally ran outside shoulder. He could have met the guy in the hole and made the tackle, but he did his job. He took on the outside shoulder of the block and forced the running back inside.
Yeah, I think right now your second level, your linebackers, Dilworth did a good job there, but your linebackers have to be, they're going too lateral. They got to play more downhill. Dilworth did a good job right there. He turned it back inside, but his running mates were a half a step behind him. They just got to play more downhill.
And you got to get off blocks here. Watch the ball.
Drops back to pass, and there's no way you're calling that up. I do believe that's going to be a pass interference call, and I'm not really sure how he threw that because the receiver ran and stood right in front of the defender. The defender jumped up.
Unless he caught it on the offense, there is a slight possibility because the defender was behind him. It was like he ran a deep hitch route and
holding on the offense. Okay.
All right.
It sure looked like it was in the area of pass interference, and I was going to throw this paper in the air and be like, what we doing?
Well, we saw the ball in the air, and there was a flag on the ground, and then it was kind of overthrown. So our first initial thought, let's see it here, number 75.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he got a hold of the outside jersey. Kind of hard to tell, but, yeah, there was no DPI right there for number 10 for Lewisburg. Tristan Henry, the senior.
And that's really favorable right here for Lewisburg. You've got them in a third and long. It's probably going to be 4-down territory, but you got a chance now to make it a long 4th down and make them make a decision. Looks like they're creeping up. They are going to bring the blitz. It's picked up. He rolls out to the right. He looks back to the back of the middle of the field, and it is going to be caught for a touchdown. DB was in good position there. The receiver just made a really good job adjusting back to the ball there. Number 10, I believe, was on the catch right there.
For Olive Branch.
Corey Nolan, the senior.
Yeah, I believe that was a nice pitching. It was a nice pitch and catch. He got outside, lost containment, or forced the quarterback, broke the pocket and went to the backside of the field and then put his foot in the ground and just threw it.
Number one rule when you're playing quarterback, from what I've been told, because I've never done it, is you never throw across your body. But like I said, receiver did a good job right there. Wasn't bad coverage at all. Just really good job of the receiver adjusting back behind the DB. Here it is right here. He's going to roll out to the right. He's going to throw back across the field.
That's a 50-50 ball that the receiver just went up and got.
I don't think Cable ever saw the ball, so the receiver has the advantage. He can see the ball. Cable never saw the ball, and receiver did a good job of adjusting in the air.
And with that, we will take a break.
Visit cardinalsouth.com and let's get started.
For insurance you can trust, go with the home team at Farm Bureau Insurance in Olive Branch. We offer competitive rates and fast, friendly claims on auto, home, life, and more. Call 662-893-5250 today.
Get ready to put fitness in its place with 4-8 Fit. Experience top-notch personal trainers, dynamic group classes, and an incredible online fitness app. Start today. Sign up now at 48fit.com.
Join us at Eastpoint Church in Lewisburg, Sundays at 9 and 10:30. Visit eastpointdesoto.org for more information. Come and be a part of our community.
It's going to be fielded at about the 18-yard line by Jaden Snow, I believe it is. Actually, I believe it's number
James
26.
Snow on the
Jaden
return
Todd
for
on the return.
Lewisburg. Snow out
Yeah, he
to
was just
about
kinda-
the 34-yard line. The ball
Trying to find a lane
flies
and put his foot in the ground and run. But he couldn't find nothing and got it back all the way out to the 35-yard line once fielded at about the 20. About a 10-15-yard return. It brings out this Lewisburg offense.
Yeah, this is a big drive here for Lewisburg because they want to run the ball. They've had success running the ball. But if you don't go score here and keep it a one-score ball game and Olive Branch gets the ball and scores, then it's going to kind of take you out of it's going to take away your ability to run the ball at will like they've been able to do early in the game. So this is a big drive for the Patriots here to be able to stay within striking distance and be able to continue to run the ball.
Come back to that same run off the right tackle's hip. Picked up about 3 yards there. So we're at 2nd and 7.
Looks like Lewisburg is going to try to go a little bit fast here.
Stay on your block there. He might have picked up a little bit more, if not a lot more.
Olive Branch still has a really, really heavy box.
Coming off the edge, the middle is going to be open. I don't know if it was a check down play. Man, just got time. Got a guy deep.
Yes, sir. He is going to throw that flag. It's a good job of Cale Ryden right there fighting back towards the football and making the DB. I wonder why the second official threw it.
I was watching him. He couldn't get his flag out of his pocket. He was just trying to piggyback off that deep official. Hey, if I'm a receiver coach, like something like that, it's a deep ball. It is defensive pass interference. You're going to bring 15 yards and a first down for Lewisburg. But in a situation like that, yeah, you're the receiver. You got the guy, the ball's underthrown and he's on your hip. Just stop and let him run into you. And that's kind of what he did there. He tried to turn around for the ball, and the kid just pushed him down and drew the penalty.
And it was good protection there by Lewisburg. Good job of man stepping up in the pocket, just kind of sitting there, keeping his eyes downfield, reading the field, and giving Cale a shot at a big gain right there. And like I said, little ball a little bit underthrown, but Cale did a good job of working back to the ball. Kind of the same thing that happened on our defense this last time. Receiver can see the ball, DB can't.
With that penalty, that's going to put us inside Olive Branch's territory. Get rid of the ball. Get rid of the ball. Nice play.
Well, they just throw it out of bounds, let the play second down.
Yeah, I don't know if man saw it, but number 15 for Olive Branch was coming off the end, and if he'd held the ball about a second more, he'd have got sacked. Nice play by Mans to get rid of the ball.
It was. Felt like he had eyes in the back of his head because you saw the same thing I saw. I was like, we're up, row.
Yeah, get rid of the ball right there. And that was a nice play by Mans. Going to bring up 2nd and 10 from the 48-yard line.
Bring Edwards back in here at running back. Olive Branch has got a really heavy box here. Let's see if we try to run it or they're going to stay with this passing game. They are going to hand it off to Edwards. He's going to be met in the hole and drop for about a 1-yard gain.
So I feel like Olive Branch defensively, they're putting 7 guys in the box. They're dropping the safety down, and they're wanting Lewisburg to beat them one-on-one throwing the ball. It's kind of like after Lewisburg has had success, a lot of success this first opening quarter running the ball. Olive Branch has said, hey, you're going to beat us. You're going to beat us throwing the ball.
Well, like you brought up on that a couple drives ago, man drops back to pass. He's got a man open. It is going to be flagged. That's a good job. He ripped through him before the ball got to him. That's a good call by the official.
Yeah, that was a nice call. I think number 4 just kind of.
He tried to play through him, but he played through him before the ball got there, and it's kind of hard to do.
Kids are taught to put that their hand on their hips and kind of give them that little tug just so they can, get them spun around so they can make a play on the ball, and unfortunately he just got caught there.
Yeah, you'll look right here. He's got that arm wrapped around.
Defensive back coaches, they teach you to, when you're trailing on the hip like that, just put your hand on their hip or kind of on their side and just give them a tug while they put their opposite hand out to kind of get them turned to make a play on the ball.
Man's going to hand off to Edwards here. He's going to have a head full of steam. He does a good job at the end of that run keeping his feet underneath him and just driving backwards for about a 6-yard pickup right there on first down.
Yeah,
go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was trying to find out number 47's name for Lewisburg, but nice little kick-out block right there. They bring it again.
Keeps the leg drive, and all the big uglies get behind him, and that's going to be a first down for your Patriots.
Nice run play, sticking to the Parker King, the sophomore, number 47, on the trap, on the pull play. He's doing 2 good jobs, back-to-back plays of kicking the end guy out and the running back, giving him a lane, letting him decide if he want to just stick his nose in the ground and run it, pick up what he can, or bust it outside.
Bringing in Snow right here. We're going to do a read. Just tuck it and run.
He's got a guy.
Tuck it and run.
The smart play by Mans, not forcing something. He was kind of in an awkward position. He already had the ball tucked, but once that DB dropped down, the receiver, I believe it's number 80 for Lewisburg, Hudson Parker, was wide open, but Mans just either didn't see him or was just kind of flustered with the play itself and already broke down and committed to the run.
Yeah, I looked for one of these, right before that happened, I was looking for one of these good protection play downfield for Mans to just take off, kind of like the Mitchell quarterback did last week. He's going to roll out here. He's going to throw. Looks like he was kind of in between where he wanted to go right there. Pass falls incomplete. It's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Patriots here.
He was trying to force something. He had a guy open underneath. I believe it's number 47, Parker King, right there, but he was trying to force that little corner route to number 80, Hudson Parker.
It almost seemed like he was kind of in between, like he couldn't decide who he wanted to go to. That's why the ball was kind of sailed on. It was like he couldn't decide which one he wanted to go with. Big 3rd down here for your Patriots. I mean, if I'm Coach Brock, I think I try to get 6 or 7 here and then see what happens on 4th.
Having the ball at their 28-yard line, you're definitely in 4-down territory.
Mans is going to drop back. It's going to be a flag, and it's going to be false start on the Patriots. Going to back them up 5 and make it about 3rd and 18.
Yeah, they didn't give a number. I wanted the receiver in motion, started leaning a little bit towards that line of scrimmage, just a tad bit too early. Little stuff like that, that's coachable errors, Coach them kids up and make adjustments and fix that.
One thing I was going to bring up is, Lewisburg had success when running that trips or running the 4 wide and kind of getting Olive Branch out of that tight box. I wonder if that's what they're trying to do here. It will not be a play action pass. It's going to be a double move to Cale Rodden. It's just going to sail out of bounds. Did a good job of throwing it away from the safety. Cale just couldn't locate it. I don't know if he'd had enough room either way.
Mans had a little bit of pressure there, and with all that being said, he still made a pretty good throw to only his guy can get it. Either his guy was going to get it or he was going to be sailed out of bounds there. It was going to bring up a big 4th down here.
I think for Coach Brock, Coach Cale, you got to punt this.
Yeah, it's kind of in that gray area.
Like we talked about, pinning them deep. They are not going to settle, though. It's going to sail through the hands of the intended receiver, Cale Rodden, incomplete. Be a turnover on downs. 1st down, Keisters at their own 34-yard line.
Yeah, that ball just kind of sailed on him there, unfortunately. It's kind of good coverage by Olive Branch. They're expecting.
It's kind of easy to do when it's 4th and 18. You know what's coming. You can pretty much just play 2 high safeties and tell your corner play at the sticks. Nothing gets behind you.
Lewisburg's
got timeout on the field. Looks like it's going to be the Heat timeout. And with that, we're going to take a break.
Visit cardinalsouth.com and let's get started.
For insurance you can trust, go with the home team at Farm Bureau Insurance in Olive Branch. We offer competitive rates and fast, friendly claims on auto, home, life, and more. Call 662-893-5250 today.
Get ready to put fitness in its place with 4-8 Fit. Experience top-notch personal trainers, dynamic group classes, and an incredible online fitness app. Start today. Sign up now at 48fit.com.
Join us at Eastpoint Church in Lewisburg, Sundays at 9 and 10:30. Visit eastpointdesoto.org.
And we're back. He drops back to pass. He's going to throw a little out route to number 1. It's caught, and he's pushed out of bounds. It's going to be about a 14-yard gain there on 1st down for the Keisters. Bring up 1st down at the Olive Branch 47-yard line.
Nice play there from Olive Branch. They just kind of ran a play action with the boot for the quarterback to the flats and a little deep out route. Nice pitch and catch.
I'll stay in 11 personnel here. Lewisburg's going to bring a blitz. He's just going to throw a little screen pass, and he's going to get another first down.
Yeah, I don't know if they were playing zone there or man-to-man, but the guy was wide open. It kind of looked like the backer was supposed to get the flats where he kind of carried with the little comeback route from the outside receiver, and the receiver was wide open.
Olive Branch is going to go fast here. They're going to stay in 11 personnel.
Yeah, Olive Branch is having success throwing the ball here. You got to put some pressure on the quarterback, get him uncomfortable. Hopefully he'll make a mistake.
Going to hand it off. It's going to be tackled in the backfield by number 21, Jackson Dilworth. A big tackle for loss of 2 on the play.
A good negative play by this Lewisburg defense to kind of slow down the pace of this game and the pace of this offense for Olive Branch. You know they're going to try to keep – they've had success throwing the ball. Look for them to throw it here and just continue that success.
Come out in a 4-wide set here. Looks like Lewisburg's going to bring pressure. They didn't jump this time. Good job of the defensive line not going with that hard count this time.
Lewisburg's got 4 penalties for 25 yards, and I believe about 3 of those penalties have been on the encroachment.
Lewisburg looks like they're bringing pressure here, and they do. Just a simple out route. Good job of making the tackle right there. Can't tell who that is.
Yeah, these Navy numbers on these red jerseys blend in pretty well up here in the booth. Was that Caleb? 43, Hunter Smith, I believe, was on the tackle.
Just got to bring up 4th down for Olive Branch.
4th and about 6 here. This is a big play in this game. With about 4.5 minutes to go in the second quarter, you got to get a stop here, Tyler.
Yeah, you get a stop here. You got good field possession. He's going to drop back. They're going to run a little double move, it looks like. He's going to take off and run, and he is going to get the first down all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, the defensive line did their job. They put pressure on the quarterback, forcing him to step up in the pocket, and once he did, the linebackers were kind of dropping back in that coverage and unfortunately gave up one too many yards for the first down.
Be 1st and 10 Olive Branch at the Patriot 30-yard line. Olive Branch is going to stay in 11-man personnel here. Going to take the handoff, and all that is a little counter play almost. Good job right there of making the tackle. Good job of forcing him back inside to where your help is for a loss of 1.
And a play like that, Tyler, kind of when he bounces it back and he's got your back to it as a defender, go for the ball. Throw a punch, throw a haymaker up in there, uppercut, try to punch that ball out right there because the running back for Olive Branch was kind of just stopped. And number 44, Marcus Robertson, kind of made the tackle, and he had an opportunity to punch that ball out there.
Good job here. Big second down here, 2nd and 11. See if we can get another negative play. Drops back to pass, and it's going to throw basically an extended screen out. He's going to pick up about 8 yards on 2nd down.
Tyler, I haven't seen a lot of Levi Presley on defense tonight. I believe he led the team last week with 6 tackles for the defense, but I haven't seen him a whole lot tonight on defense, so I'm just curious at what point.
There's a flag on the play.
Kind of looks like they're indicating holding. It's a blindside block. Blindside block, I believe, is a 5-yard penalty and replay it down. But they're marking it off. I think it's a 10-yard penalty.
That's going to bring up 2nd and a county mile. It's going to be big right here for this Lewisburg defense. They've given you an opportunity here with 3 minutes and 19 seconds left. If you can get a stop, get the ball back, and go down and score, go into the halftime after giving them 2 gifts offensively. To only be down 7 be big, but Lewisburg's got to do a good job here of not giving up anything big on 2nd and 3rd to where it makes a manageable 4th. It's going to be a screen play. He's going to be tackled. He's about a 7 or 8 yard gain right there. Almost was another blindside block. Big offensive lineman that got out there I thought was going to hit him. He didn't. He let him go, though.
Yeah, you hate to see the penalty bail you out of one there. Not really bail you out, but slow this offense of Olive Branch down. But take what you can get. It's going to bring up a big 3rd down. See if Lewisburg can get off the field here.
He's going to roll out. He's got a man on the corner route. Looks like he's going to try to throw it underneath, though, and he throws it behind the intended receiver. It's going to be incomplete and bring up a long fourth down. See if they decide to do what Lewisburg did and go for it, or if they punt it away. I think they're going to stay on and go for it, though. Probably run this clock down and then make a decision.
Yeah, it's a long fourth down. They're kind of in that same little 38-yard line, no man's territory. You know what Lewisburg is going to do offensively. They've had the last possession. They had faith in their defense. I believe that's what they're leaning on here. Look for a little pooch kick, though.
Be interesting. Looks like they're going to go for it all. He's hit right as he threw it. It's going to be caught.
You cannot have that right there. 4th and a county mile, and you give up about 30 on that play.
He took a hit as he let it go, though. I'll say that.
He did. I believe that was number 43 with the hit. But, yeah, that receiver just
good toe tap right there by number 1, Brandon Perry, the senior.
Bring up 1st and goal for Olive Branch.
It's going to be a handoff. He's going to be down at about the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Perry on the carry up the middle. Tackle made by number 48, Bradley Haynes for the Patriots.
I believe Olive Branch is bringing in their little Wildcat personnel. They got some big hosses coming in. Look for them to just pound the ball from about the 3-yard line. Man, that one hurt, Tyler. 4th and 26. And
there's a Wildcat. It's straight ahead, and he is, I don't know if they're going to get him. He is going to be down at about the half-yard line, 3rd and goal. Good stop right there by Lewisburg. You knew they were just running straight at you, and they did a good job of not giving it up. But you got to do it 2 more times.
Yep. I believe his knee hit the ground before the ball crossed the plane.
From the 1-yard line.
Look for them to do it again. They're just going to run it up the middle. Man on man right here. See if Lewisburg can make a stop.
That's exactly what they did, and he is in. Touchdown, Keisters.
The 24, Javaris Hickman.
Took the ball, established about a 5.5-minute drive. Take time off the clock, and Olive Branch gets the ball to open up the second half and to go up 3 scores here.
Number 49, Jake Anderson.
Lewisburg has got to make adjustments at halftime. Defensive line are getting to the quarterback. The quarterback's getting outside, but he's just making plays with his arm. There's busted coverage in the secondary, just giving up these big plays.
They're getting pressure, but they're not. His eyes are able to stay downfield, and he ran into the kicker.
Extra point attempt by Anderson.
The extra point was good. Yeah, it's going to be enforced on the kickoff.
58 seconds remain in the game in the first half.
Olive Branch tried to give it to him on that drive. They gave him every opportunity to get off the field, and just it's hard to ask those DBs to cover for 6, 7, 8 seconds. I mean, that's hard to ask an NFL guy to do, let alone a high school guy. But defensive line does a good job of getting pressure, but you gotta get home.
Yeah, I'm curious to see. That was running into the kicker. Extra point is good. It's going to be forced on the kickoff. I'm curious if you don't have not so much the athletes, but the guys running around like that. If you can't go, you don't trust your guys to go one-on-one. Do you sit back in zone right there and be fundamentally sound in your zone and literally force the quarterback to make a perfect throw to fit it in a tight coverage? But I got faith in these coaches to make adjustments at halftime, and hopefully we'll see. Like I said, they're up 3 scores, but it really only should be 7. But, shoulda, woulda, couldas could go a long way for everybody. But Lewisburg's put themselves in a hole this half, and hopefully they do make adjustments at halftime. And
be big right here to come out with the 58 seconds and see if we can't put some points on the board before the half. Get a little bit of momentum back on their side.
And they do got all 3 timeouts, Tyler.
I don't think they marked off the penalty. That's what they're doing now.
You just kind of believed after last week the success they had offensively and defensively, the momentum would kind of carry into the tonight's game. There was a little bit, that you could just feel the atmosphere pregame, walking the fields, talking to some of these guys that, they were energized, they were up for this game. A lot of these kids have played with other kids at Little League and Olive Branch growing up, so a lot of them kind of know each other. And to have that pick six and that kickoff return to the house.
There, I thought he was going to hit that sideline.
But to have those two plays, to put you in this big hole, that kind of you take the life out of you.
We talked about one of our keys of the game, though. You're going to face adversity. How do you handle those moments? So this is a moment right here that if you're Lewisburg, not necessarily on this exact drive, but going into this last 50 seconds and into the second half, how do you handle this adversity? You came out, you had two unfortunate events. You had a receiver fall down. You have a ball get batted in there and return for 6. How do you handle this adversity? Do you come out? Do you fight? Do you show some grit? How does that experience from last year show up to where you say, last year, hey, that's last year. This year we're going to fight, we're going to claw, we're going to do everything we can to get back and win this ball game?
Yeah, you got to go get 7 here to get back in it. Our Olive Branch is going to drop, and they blitz. Look for them. They're just going to run up the middle, stick to their bread and butter. But they're going to blitz up the edges, or they're going to drop back in coverage. Hey, set that. That's going to set the screen up.
It is. If I'm Lewisburg, in all honesty, I don't think I run an H-back the entire second half because – when you run that H-back, it condenses this box. Olive Branch has to, by numbers, respect either 3-man, 4-wide set, whether it's trips or 2x2.
Yeah, Cagle, I believe, is just trying to run the clock out here.
It's going to be a first down on a carry by Lucas Edwards all the way up to the Lewisburg 43-yard line. Clock will stop until the chains reset.
Yeah, he just
Coach Cagle did call a timeout.
He did, yeah. Yeah, after that first down run, about 20 seconds ran off before they stopped it, and I just kind of got the impression from Cagle that he was just looking to take this into the half and make adjustments. Well, like I said, you still got those 3 timeouts, 16 plays, or 16 seconds, my bad, and you can make something happen. We've seen crazier things.
We have. And here's the thing, even crazier. You want 7, but you get down to about the 20-yard line. Give your freshman kicker a shot to inch a little closer.
He does have a pretty big leg. You get within 40 yards. I think Coach Cagle and that coaching staff.
One moment, we're getting the game clock set.
Shout out to our analyst guy, Coach Matt Hammond. Behind the scenes, does a lot for this Lewisburg staff.
Lucas Edwards is going to break a big one, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to be down at about the 43-yard line. First down, Patriots, and Coach Cagle will immediately call a timeout. 8 seconds and 20 yards. You can do that 2 more times or 1 more time, and you're in field goal range.
Yeah, they keep dropping in. Olive Branch is dropping in coverage because they know Lewisburg is wanting to throw the ball deep to try to get in that scoring range, and the hole's there. They've had success in the first quarter when the ball game was a little bit closer, and you could run the ball more consistently, and they just open up them holes by them big guys up front. Awesome job for them.
I'd be curious to see right here if Coach Cagle hands it off again, or if he does runs either an RPO or a play action after he's done it, after he's gutted them twice for 3 times in a row for 3 good runs. See if he trusts them to try to run it again here, or if he's going to try to go to the pass, try to sneak one in at a shot maybe.
Well, 1 timeout left. I think I would say he's going to try to throw it here. Like you said, get it a little bit closer, and then told Jacob Mans, hey, if it's not there, just throw it away. Don't force nothing here, throw it out of bounds, and live to see another down.
Lewisburg's going to come out 4 wide. He's just going to hand it off to Lucas Edwards, who keeps his feet. He's still running down to the 27-yard line, 3.3 seconds left.
He's got Cagle's making the decision now. He's talking to the offense coordinator. They're kind of right there at the 27-yard line. That's going to be about a 37 to 40-yard field goal. I wonder if they're going to I think they're just going to keep the offense on the field and take a shot play here at the end zone. Yeah, being a 9th grade, Lane Martin, the freshman kicker, he's got a big leg, but he's kind of this game, and he's kind of just outside his comfort zone. But, 2 years down the road from here, we're going to be like, this is a no-brainer. We're going to send him out there to make an easy field goal.
That's right. I just wonder, being that it's first down at the 28-yard line, Olive Branch knows it's a passing down. I mean, obviously they could hand it off to Edwards again, but I would find it hard to believe that he does that now. Here's the thing, you catch him off guard, and who knows, but it's an obvious passing down otherwise, so you wonder if that changes what Olive Branch does defensively.
Yeah, I'd squeeze in the receivers close to the hash, and they're going to run a safety over the top on Olive Branch is calling a timeout.
They have.
Yeah, what they did is they dropped that safety down as they sent that guy in motion, leaving man-on-man, one-on-one coverage with Kyle riding on the outside, and the safety was like, no, sir, and it's definitely Kel, not Cal. We will get it right by the end of this. But, yeah, the safety started coming down, but I think Cagle was looking for that one-on-one coverage.
Last week against Mitchell, Lewisburg had a nice little pitching catch to, I believe it was number 84.
Yeah, the freshman.
Trevor Walls, the freshman, on a little seam route. I wonder if that right here, like you said, that safety came over the top. If they do that again, if he's in the slot, I wonder if that's something they could possibly hit on.
Yeah, the offensive line has got to give Jacob Mann some protection here, but that's an awesome point, Tyler. You run the safety off with number 8, the senior, ride, and then run a post behind him. But I believe Olive Branch is going to come out in kind of a cover 3 set to where they're going to play all corners of the field. And he's just going to throw it up.
It's going to be a go ball to Kale, and he's going to overthrow it.
He never saw it.
Looks like there was a miscommunication between Kale and Mans right there. So at the half, the Keisters 35, your Patriots 14. Olive Branch will receive the second half kickoff. And we'll be back.
Visit cardinalsouth.com and let's get started.
For insurance you can trust, go with the home team at Farm Bureau Insurance in Olive Branch. We offer competitive rates and fast, friendly claims on auto, home, life, and more. Call 662-893-5250 today.
Get ready to put fitness in its place with 4-8 Fit. Experience top-notch personal trainers, dynamic group classes, and an incredible online fitness app. Start today. Sign up now at 48fit.com.
Join us at Eastpoint Church in Lewisburg, Sundays at 9 and 10:30. Visit eastpointdesoto.org for more information. Come and be a part of our community.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. This halftime show will be brought to you by Eastpoint Church. Ryan, looking back at the first half, Lewisburg averaged 5.3 yards on the ground, had 142 yards rushing, which is awesome, but you flip that around. Olive Branch was 7.5 per carry, 127 total. They are 9.3 yards per pass attempt and 121 yards passing. If Lewisburg has a chance to get in this game, this defense is going to have to find some way to slow down this Keister offense.
Yeah, their offense, the quarterback was 9 of 12 for 121 yards, like you talked about. You got to put pressure on him, but where the quarterback for Olive Branch is improvised tonight. He's got outside the pocket, and he's stayed committed to the pass, and he's completed the ball.
The problem is, yes, we keep talking about all this pressure Lewisburg's getting, but they can get pressure all day long, but they're not getting home. You have to get home. You get home, you start affecting things. He starts seeing ghosts. He starts making sure that there's nobody behind him. Maybe there's an erratic throw. Maybe you get a tip ball. Maybe you get a pick. You can get pressure all day long and make him uncomfortable, but if you never get home, is he ever truly uncomfortable?
Yeah, key stat, Olive Branch had 20 first downs. Lewisburg had 20 first downs to Olive Branch's 8 first downs. But the key factor is those 2 interceptions from Lewisburg.
Going around the county real quick, Horn Lake is up 21-19 on the visiting Collierville Dragons at the half. The Lake Cormorant Gators and the DC Jaguars are tied up at 7. The South Haven Chargers are up on Columbus 14-0 at the half. Hernando is up on the Ridgeway Roadrunners 29-0.
And to give one NFL score, which I know everybody's probably got ESPN or probably watching it on their phones or on the big TV, the Chargers are. Last we checked, Chargers were up 10-3 with 1:44 to go in the second quarter.
In Brazil.
Tyler, to give some light to this first half, we were only 5 of 30 on penalties.
Much
and
better.
A couple of 3 of the 5, I'm willing to bet you, if not 4 of the 5, were encroachments on defense. Be more disciplined on the defensive line, and you cut those down. I mean, Olive Branch is 10 for 98, almost doubled the yardage and doubled the penalties. Be disciplined on defense, and hope to get back in this game here the second half.
It's going to be very telling right here from the go and from the jump, like we talked about. Said, one of our keys to the game was how do you handle adversity. Well, you're down 21 with 24 minutes to go. So how do you respond from the start, like this first drive? Do you come out? Do you play better sound defense? Do you get off the field when they give you the Olive Branch has given them a couple of situations where it's been second, third, fourth and long and just haven't been able to close out the drive? Do you find a way to get out of that and get your offense back on the field, whether it's fast or not? Offense goes down to put some points on the board, and now you kind of, okay, now we're down 2, we got to stop. But it starts right here. How do you handle this adversity of being down and they get the ball to open the second half?
And Tyler, the game of football, you got to have some luck in there to squeeze out a win. Olive Branch is, I'm not saying that they've had luck tonight. That's why they're up 3 scores here. But you had a pick 6 and a kickoff return for a touchdown. Some of them, the second half, if some of those same balls fall in Lewisburg's favor, we can easily get back in this ball game and just make it competitive. Compete this second half, make it competitive. Don't lay down. Don't quit. I mean, like I said, it's a crosstown rivalry. A lot of these kids know each other. Just show a little grit and heart right here. Compete this second half.
That's it, and that's going to wrap it up for our halftime show. Again, brought to you by Eastpoint Church. We want to thank you for them for being one of our sponsors. And with that, we're off, and he's going to kick it deep, and it is going to go into the end zone, which in high school is an automatic touchback. So the ball will come out to the 25.
Yeah, it comes out to the 20 or 25 in high school. That's what I was talking about, Tyler. Here's a guy. The freshman, number 14, with that huge leg.
In the words of the immortal Chris Collinsworth.
Yeah, sorry, I kind of fumbled that one, but I had to get that in. Here's the guy comment. But, yeah, that was a pretty impressive kickoff. I'm kind of high on this kid because the kicking game in football is so huge, and he just kicked it deep right there and touched back Olive Branch.
Like we said, it's going to be big to see how Lewisburg comes out to start the second half, starting out on defense. Hey, love to get a free one here. That we gave them a pick on our first drive. Love to get a free one back. They're going to come out and try to go out wide. He's going to get about 3 yards, and much better job of tackling right there out the gate for the Lewisburg defense. He saw it, he read it, he drove on it, and brought him down for only a 3-yard gain. The first half, that was about a 7 or 8 yard gain every time they did it.
Yeah, I believe that's the senior I'd asked about in the first half, Levi Presley, breaking down. Him and Nathan Cook, the defensive back, they broke down and made the tackle. Something I'm noticing is the DBs, they're trying not to get beat. Like right here, we got 7 yards off. They're giving them that underneath stuff, which is fine, but at the same time, if they keep picking apart, nice play.
There was our tipped ball I was looking for, and I believe on the pressure right there was our player to watch, Gavin Cozart.
Yep, nice, tall, lanky kid. He just put pressure on the quarterback and got them big hands up. And
like we talked about, third and seven is considered third and long. Get off the field, make them punt. We haven't seen their punt team.
I have no idea what their
punt
punt
game is. What's their snapper look like? What's their punter look like? Have to get off the field right here. Get your offense back on the field. Well, man out wide, they're going to swing it outside to him. Lewisburg does a good job of getting outside, but I think he's going to drive past the first down marker all the way down to about the 34, up to the 34-yard line. Good job, just didn't quite get there in time.
Yeah, nice design play by the Olive Branch Conquistadors. They sent the running back in motion and then basically stall blocked with their 2 receivers and just dumped it off to the running back, and he picked up 8 there to get the first down. And
basically, in essence, they ran a screen. It is basically what they did. They just ran it with the motion, which was a nice play design. 1st and 10, Olive Branch at the 34-yard line. He's going to come back out and pass again. He's going to be immediately dropped. I think that's a very favorable spot. I think he caught the ball about a yard behind, and to be honest with that, Levi Presley broke on that ball. If he breaks a half a step early, I think he's going to pick that.
I know one adjustment this Lewisburg coaching staff has made at the half is they put Levi in the game. Like I said, he was huge last week defensively. He's just an athlete that can play both ways, but he's huge. He's come up big so far this second half. Made 2 tackles already in 4 plays.
You know, I know Levi wants to run the ball, and I like watching him run the ball, but I think he may be more valuable to this Patriot team on defense.
He's too much of an athlete to keep off the field.
There's a chance to the pick. I think there was some miscommunication there, or maybe he just threw it a little bit outside. Good attempt there by number 10 on Lewisburg to try to pick that off. The senior Tristan Henry.
It was actually nice coverage there. They sent the outside guy kind of ran a hitch route, and the inside guy ran up. It's kind of short seam right up the numbers, and nice communication between Levi and number 10, Tristan, there to just relay the message and just give one guy off to the other guy. And the quarterback almost get to this one there.
He did. Another big third downer here. Have to get off the field. It's going to be a little rollout. The quarterback's going to take off, and nobody is over there. Absolutely nobody. Makes a man miss. He's going to be tripped up at about the Lewisburg 37-yard line. This is 2 weeks in a row. The quarterback on a scramble is just absolutely just shredding this Lewisburg defense. And then it's not on the defenders. I mean, your back's turned looking at the play, trying to cover downfield.
It kind of seemed like it was designed there the whole way. And then, unfortunately, they just ran go routes with the 2 receivers. And playing man-to-man coverage, they run go routes. The DBs turn the back to the quarterback, and then he's got a free lane up the middle or side of the field. Underthrown ball there, Pickett.
That is offensive pass interference. He got there before the ball did. Yeah, that never gets called though, right?
Yeah, that's kind of that hardly ever gets called, especially in high school. But roles were reversed there. Defensive back became the receiver, and the receiver played defensive back.
And if I'm not mistaken, right there coming off the edge was our player to watch, Gavin Cozart, and I think he might have got a hand on the ball as the quarterback was releasing it.
Good
pressure. Almost come out in the second half, heavy pass. Which is kind of surprising with a 3-score lead. They're going to take off and run it right here. He's going to be met and dropped for about a 5-yard gain on second down. Bring up 3rd and medium.
Yeah, Hunter
Presley there on the tackle as well.
There's a couple names we haven't called tonight. Number 70, Hunter Christian on the tackle as well. Just trying to get some of these guys. Some of the big nasties up front that don't get their name mentioned that much. Just give them a shout out and show them some love.
It's going to be 3rd down. He's going to drop back to pass. It's a straight go ball all the way. He's got a man. That is an absolute amazing play right there by your cornerback, number 16, Nathan Cook, the junior. He did an awesome job of breaking through the receiver's hands.
Yeah, the receiver almost made a top Sports Center top 10 play and almost came over the back of Nathan, but the ball was incomplete, but kind of went our way there. But that was almost a nice catch by that Olive Branch receiver.
But it was a better play by Nathan Cook.
It was.
But yeah, 4th down right here. Big opportunity for Lewisburg to get off the field. This running back thinks he's Ashton Genty.
Looks to be a timeout on the field, Olive Branch.
They're going to think about this.
It's about 4th and 5. This is a huge stop for this Lewisburg defense. They've given up some yardage. They've taken it about 50 yards so far. But you get off the field right here, all that's irrelevant. You get the ball back to the offense.
You cannot let the quarterback scramble.
No,
if
you're going to play one man-to-man coverage and they're just going to run your DBs off, you got to put somebody on that quarterback, like a spy or somebody to.
Your defensive ends your entire defensive line has to have rush integrity. If you decide to blitz, that's fine too, but they have to get home. It has to be rush lane integrity, and you have to keep that outside contained to where you're still rushing. You don't want to give him all day long, but you hear about it a lot in the college game, rush lane integrity. You can't just go running up the field because when you run as a defensive lineman, if you go running, all that tackle's going to do is just run you right by them.
Yeah, they're going to block you out of the play, and then the running back's just going to run right off your hip. You got to be disciplined to set the edge like you're talking about. All right, big play, Tyler.
Trips to the top of the screen here. He is going to drop back. They're going to run that little out route they ran all day, but he's going to throw it over the top. Oh.
Yeah, Lewisburg just bought the house there, and that was, I believe that's the junior number 43, Hunter Smith, that got to the quarterback and made a heck of a play, forced him to just throw one up.
Good job of number 26 right there, the safety of breaking that up.
That's going to be 1st down, Lewisburg.
Jaden Todd, the junior. So he got your stop. You bowed up. 3 minutes off the clock. Go down. Get some points. Get the momentum back.
The senior, Lucas Edwards, is in the backfield for Lewisburg. Yeah. Go get you 7 here. Get back slowly.
They're going
crawl
to come
back
out
in this
12 personnel. The first man never brings Lucas Edwards down. And that, to me, and you correct me if I'm wrong, is it just face mask or is it any part of the headgear? Because that first defender that came through had him in a headlock.
Yeah, it's kind of, you got to, if you graze the face mask, it's just for 5-yarder, but if you grip it and, intent to add injury to the players where the 15-yarder comes into play.
Lewisburg's going to go heavy to the far side of the field. And take it and pass is broken up.
He may have got a little early, but
it'd be interesting to know if he got there a touch early. Not a bad play design, running that little slant backside, a little RPO.
Yeah, Olive Branch is forcing Lewisburg to beat them passing the ball. They have 9 guys in the box. It's going to be hard to run against that. That's why they're in that 2 tight end set. But they've dropped the tight end and just went back to that 11 personnel. It's going to come down to Jacob Manns this second half. Can he lead this team to a comeback win?
Got your man open in the flats. It is caught, and it is a 1st down. And that's the H-back. Giving the H-back a little love right there. The boy Manns complete to number 47, Parker King. Done the dirty blocking all night and finally gets a little love. A little boop to myself for a 13-yard pickup.
And plays like that will set up the run. You start opening up this passing game, little RPO. I don't know if it was designed. Man showed the fake, but the running back, Lucas, just kind of went straight to the flats there. But plays like that was going to eventually open up this run game for Lewisburg.
That's right. Speaking of that run game, we're going to go right back to it. Lucas Edwards makes a good cut, and he's going to get about 7 on 1st down. We're on the move.
Yeah, nice play by Lucas to put his foot in the ground, turn it back inside. He was trying to bust it outside. It kind of got turned up, but made 2 guys miss and then picked up about 8 yards there on 1st down.
The linebacker right there went high, and he just threw him off of him. That kid, I'm telling you, the first man never brings him down. He takes a snap. We're going to run it again with Edwards.
Get outside.
He's going to find a little bit of running room. He's still up. He is going to get a 1st down, gain of about 4 on 2nd down. 1st down Patriots at the Olive Branch 43-yard line.
So I'm looking for something like that just on that play, number 47, Parker King. He's the H-back. He's on the backside. He's trying to pull and kick a block out. Run that stretch zone play right there for Mans to put his foot in the ground and dump it back out there to him in the flats.
Just straight ahead with Edwards. He's not going to get much there, about a yard, looks like, maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it's going to bring up third down. A big third down play for this Lewisburg offense. It's going to be third and about 10. It's going to be kind of looking for them to throw the ball.
Looks like they're going to run some new personnel, and we're going to go see the first time of a two-back set with Jaden Snow and Levi Presley.
Get some fresh legs. Both first time seeing them this third quarter. See what they do here.
Snow on the carry for about, there's some extracurriculars at the top. On the carry for about a 3-yard. I like that where you got that two-back where you don't know where they're going. It's kind of like almost like a triple option kind of look that you're giving them there.
Yeah, in the first half, or I believe it's the first quarter, they kind of ran a pass play where the running back, it was Levi, went to the flats, and that Mans didn't see him, and he was wide open. But it's kind of a similar play like that. That's what sets up those RPO plays where you can kind of read option with the running back and have that second running back out of the flats. It'll kind of pull that linebacker that opens up the slant on the backside with the receivers. Just different options going with that look.
That's right. And that is going to be the Heat timeout for the third quarter, and we will be right back.
Visit cardinalsouth.com and let's get started.
For insurance you can trust, go with the home team at Farm Bureau Insurance in Olive Branch. We offer competitive rates and fast, friendly claims on auto, home, life, and more. Call 662-893-5250 today.
Get ready to put fitness in its place with 4-8 Fit. Experience top-notch personal trainers, dynamic group classes, and an incredible online fitness app. Start today. Sign up now at 48fit.com.
Join us at Eastpoint Church in Lewisburg, Sundays at 9 and 10:30. Visit eastpointdesoto.org for more information. Come and be a part of our community.
And Mans is going to be sacked on third down. It's going to bring up fourth and about 17. No, excuse me, 15.
Olive Branch just brought the pressure there, and there's nothing Mans can do. By the time he got the ball, there was somebody in his face, and Cake was just going to like the punt here, pin him deep, hopefully, and defense, play a little defense here.
Yeah, and an update that we got, the starting left tackle only played the first 2 quarters. It'd be really big, I think, next week, maybe if he's cleared for the entire game, for them to be able to have him for the whole game.
Yeah, I believe he's coming off an ankle injury, and there is a fake, a little hook and lateral.
And that is going to be a first down, but I believe he lateraled it forwards, and so that's going to be legal forward pass.
Yeah, I believe.
I didn't know if he caught it, so I wasn't going to say it.
Yeah, Levi just, we talked about, made an athletic play. He was fortunate to catch the ball and find Lucas and pitch it to him, and I believe he just
I like the play call there by Coach
I love
Cagle.
I love it.
I like that a lot.
I love the guts to call that, and I mean it was well executed. He picked up the first down, and just unfortunately it was going to be a illegal forward pass.
He couldn't, and the thing was he got hit so quick he couldn't get it out fast enough. He hadn't got hit immediately. I think he gets it out in time, and
I mean, I believe in midair he caught the ball, turned and looked, and pitched it all within a couple seconds. Yeah, I don't think that.
A great play call right there. I think if he doesn't have to jump, honestly. He had to jump to catch it. I think if he doesn't have to jump, doesn't matter that, because when he jumped, that's what allowed the defender enough time to get to him. So that's going to be a turnover on downs. A gutsy call and a great call at a great moment by Coach Cagle right there. Just a little bit high, wasn't able to get it cleanly, and I do believe they're going to – how does that work? Do they enforce it from the spot of the foul, or?
Yeah, it's a 5-yard penalty from the original line of scrimmage and turnover on downs. Love the play call. Just it puts Olive Branch inside Lewisburg's territory to start this drive.
It does. Need another big stop here by your Lewisburg defense.
You got to put your heels in the dirt right here and just keep everything in front of you and just get off the field on third downs. They put them in third downs, I think, twice that last drive, and they picked up both of them.
Olive Branch is going to come out in a trip set. Going to hand it off. He's going to be brought down for about a 3-yard gain right there.
I believe that's number 43, Hunter Smith, the junior linebacker. Just kind of got his hands on him and held him up and let the rest of the Lewisburg defense.
Defensive end did a good job of pushing him back inside. Hey, that's where all this help is.
Yeah, that's what we've been talking about.
Come out in 11 personnel here. Excuse me, I think that's 12. I can't tell if that's a tight end on this side or not. Takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff right up the middle. He's going to burst through for a first down run for the Keisters down to the Lewisburg 29-yard line, first down.
Yeah, it just seems like this Olive Branch offense, if they wanted to throw the ball, they've had success throwing the ball. If they're running up the middle, they kind of had success. They're forcing Lewisburg to stop them in multiple ways, not just one.
Yeah, here another chance it's a new set of downs. Come out in a bunch set, 4 wide. Pistol, he's going to motion to a single back. He's just going to hand it off right up the middle. He's going to skirt free for another first down all the way down to the 17-yard line. This Lewisburg defense is they're on their heels right now. You get him, you had him for about a 1-yard loss, and instead of trying to wrap up, they just throw their shoulder in, just like we talked about in the pregame, swarm tackling and just making tackles, one-on-one tackles.
Yeah, you got to be able to make them solo tackles, especially the first guy at the point of contact that gets the hands on the running back. He's got to be able to make the tackle.
Did a good job there. You just got to finish it. He's going to come out, throw that little hitch route, reverse his field, and he's going to pick up 8 yards on first down and be second and short for the Keisters.
A nice play by by Olive Branch's quarterback to go ahead and hit that guy that was open, because if he'd have hit the running back on the flats, the running back probably would have picked up about another 5 more yards and possibly could have got to the pylon for a touchdown. We'll bring up a big second down, about 2nd and 4, as we got an injured Olive Branch player in the northwest corner of that Lewisburg end zone. As he holding his leg, is kind of. We hope everything's all right with him. Yeah, this defense, they just gotta figure it out. I know you're asking them a lot, play man-on-man coverage with the receivers as they're getting open, and then telling the stuff to run in the middle as they're gashing them for 12 yards up the middle. It's kind of a lot that you're asking for, but you just got to find that happy balance of where you can contain the run and also try to eliminate the big plays passing the ball.
It's interesting, on the first drive of the second half, Olive Branch came out and did nothing but throw the ball. In this drive, they've relied on the run game to get them down. They've mixed in some pass, but it's been a lot of the run game that's got them down here. So looks like they tried to come out quick, and they stopped. They're going to be heavy to the left. He's going to roll
get
right.
Set.
Nope.
They're going to call for a false start. I believe that was actually a legal motion. There was a guy moving at the snap. I think he was moving vertical, but they're going to go ahead and get him for the false start, which is going to back him up 5 yards to make it about 2nd and 9.
And you brought something up last week that we didn't touch on. I did not know that they started giving high school officials the mic over the stadium PA.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be all high schools across. I'm pretty sure some high schools don't have the equipment or the sound system that this beautiful stadium at Lewisburg has. But, yeah, that's a pretty cool feature to listen to the official make the call over the intercom.
He's going to roll right. He's got a man low, got a man high. He hits the man low, and he's tackled immediately by Nathan Cook for about a 4-yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and short. Obviously, this is going to be 2-down territory. We do have an injured Olive Branch player.
Yeah, we got a guy down right here. He's holding his leg. I don't know what happened, but his knee just went into the ground when he got tackled. But like you're talking about, that is a good play by number 16, Nathan Cook, to stay on coverage, stay on. And the quarterback made a good throw, hit him in stride, and Nathan was just able to, like we talked about, make that one-on-one tackle and bring him down to bring up this third down.
Yeah, and like I said, this is going to be obviously 2-down territory for Olive Branch unless they just want to work on the kicking game. So,
Yeah,
you know, you got 2 more downs you got to stop. He is up, and
number 10, Jacory Nolan. It's good to see him up and making his way to the sideline. Yeah, for Olive Branch here, Tyler, the playbook's kind of wide open, so defensively you got to – they're on this right side of the hash. They could do a boot play. They could just boot out to the left to try to, get something quick. They could drop back and pass and try to run something off and then come with something underneath, or they could just simply hand the ball off and run between the tackles that they've had success with this particular drive.
It's going to be 3rd and about, looks like 3.
It's good to see number 10. He's had kind of a big night tonight. It's good to see him walk off in his own power. Got to get out the field here. 3rd down. It's 4-down territory, but I love to see him in 4th down versus 1st and goal.
Yeah, he's got 7 carries for 50. He's had 7 catches for 55 yards. He's immediately stifled in the backfield and dropped by Ryan's favorite player, Jackson Dilworth.
Nice play by Jackson Dilworth coming off that backside to just chase that running back down and make a tackle. Lose about 3 yards there, which is going to rank up about 4th and 7. Defense, like I said, they bend, but they haven't broken.
That's it. Here it is right here, though. Big 4th down for your Lewisburg defense.
Yeah, that's right.
No, they're going to kick. Excuse me.
They do have a kicker.
Olive Branch is going to attempt a field goal right here.
As they're running a guy on late. Play clock within 10. Let's see if it gets a snap off.
It's blocked. You cannot return it in high school, though, sadly.
No, you can, because this is a field goal attempt, not an extra point.
Okay, I apologize.
Levi Presley with the recover. Who blocked that? Was that, I believe that's number 43. He's been all over the field tonight. Hunter Smith.
Let's see the replay here.
On the block. Yeah, I believe that was number 43, Hunter Smith.
I think you're right.
He came off the edge like a bolt.
And here's the thing,
bolt.
we got a rough in the kicker earlier, but we were close. It's been close all night on the extra points to blocking it.
Yeah, so in high school, here's the replay. We were watching him on the top of the screen come off the edge. Just untouched. Man, if Levi could have got his hands on it.
And you were right, it was number 43. He did. I think his own man tripped him up.
Yeah, Levi would still be running if he was able to pick it up and take it to the house.
Lewisburg's going to come out with trips to the top of the screen. Edwards flanks man. It's going to be dropped for no gain right there. Lewisburg doesn't seem like they have the same push right now that they had in the first half. I just tell them, like, hey, guys, we've done it all night. They can't handle us up front. Just go get nasty. Just fire off. We're going to get behind you.
Yeah, Lewisburg's looking to spread the ball out to get the linebackers outside to try to have some success. I look for them to I haven't seen anything quick game. Levi's, he was open there early. Got to get him to. I haven't seen anything quick. It's all been kind of long developing. Those RPO plays just really hadn't been there. There's play actions where it's like boom, boom, quick. Hope.
That's about the 3rd time it seems like the Olive Branch defenders have gotten there just a half second early, and apparently the officials don't agree with us because they haven't thrown any of them. But it just seems like the defenders are doing a good job of breaking on the ball, but it seems like they're getting there a half count early.
Yeah, Cal riding a little slow to get up right there. Good to see. He's all
3rd
right.
long for the Patriots.
Got him deep, but he checks down.
He checks down. Let the ball at the ground cause a fumble there, but a good catch by Carroll Ryden. If it is a fumble, recovered by number 80, the sophomore Hudson Parker. Big, good job right there, man. Saw it, stepped up, delivered a good ball.
Yeah, he's trusting his receivers to get open because 2 plays in a row, Levi's been wide open out of the backfield, but he hasn't checked down the running back just yet. He's waiting on them long plays to develop and trying to find that senior, his kind of safety blanket, Kel Ryden, as they run the ball here and pick up about 5 yards on first down. Get back to that balance game when you can run it and pass it. It opens up things. It opens up a lot more offensively, so you can have more success moving the ball down the field.
It does, and also I think Lewisburg might have some success going fast right here. It's just a straight quarterback keeper. I feel like that should be a lot more success. Like it's there. Every time they've called it, I thought it was a really good play call. Just he's been stifled. They haven't had as much wiggle room as there's been other times. But I really like that play call because, like you were talking about earlier, that and that little pop pass to 47 that he's been blocking his tail off all night.
Yeah, I just I don't mind the quarterback draw there, but you got a 3-headed monster at running back. At any moment, any one of them guys can bust open something big, but you just kind of run it there with mans. But same thing, he's got time, kind of nothing there, steps up in the pocket. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And with that is going to be the end of the third quarter. We will come right back. Olive Branch 35, Lewisburg 14.
Visit cardinalsouth.com and let's get started.
For insurance you can trust, go with the home team at Farm Bureau Insurance in Olive Branch. We offer competitive rates and fast, friendly claims on auto, home, life, and more. Call 662-893-5250 today.
Get ready to put fitness in its place with 4-8 Fit. Experience top-notch personal trainers, dynamic group classes, and an incredible online fitness app. Start today. Sign up now at 48fit.com.
Join us at Eastpoint Church in Lewisburg, Sundays at 9 and 10:30. Visit eastpointdesoto.org for more information. Come and be a part of our community.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. We do want to shout out the student section tonight for having a blackout, the children of the corn.
That's pretty cool. Do something like that, have a blackout, introduce the new red jerseys, and kind of just all the extracurricular activities just hadn't so much panned over, translated over well to the football field.
Number 75, the big left tackle's back in on this drive, for this 4th down play. Going to roll out right. He's got a man. You've got it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is going to be a first down on the PI. He got there not a half count early. He got there about 4 counts early.
Yeah, Tyler, I just believe you cannot do that defensively, but he got there a little early, which is going to, it bailed us out. We had this happen in the first, I believe it's the first quarter. We had 2 big plays mistakes that they made defensively that had bailed us out, and right there on 4th and about 8, that was a big defensive play that kind of cost them 15 yards.
What if there was an interesting decision by Coach Cagle to pull that tackle in the second quarter and have him for the 1st and 4th?
It could be. I didn't catch if he was out there the second quarter or not. But we're going to run right back up the middle with Lucas Edwards. And he's going to carry a couple Conquistadors for about 9 yards there.
It's kind of interesting we haven't seen Jaden Snow much in the second half.
We had, and I wonder if Cagle's just trusting these 2 seniors, leaning on them and their experience to pass blocking wise, because you're kind of forced here to throw the ball a little bit, being down 3 scores. Maybe they're a little bit better pass block wise.
To the bottom right here, but we're just going to hand it off to Lucas, who's got nowhere to go. Runs into his own man, it looks like. Falls down. It's going to be 3rd and short.
You're not mad at the play call there, but at some point you got to have a sense of urgency to kind of pick the pace of the game up to where you can score a touchdown here and kind of get back in this, because like I said, it's the 4th quarter. You're down 3 scores. Yeah, you have 3 timeouts, but you got to have a sense of urgency to
It's also big that Carol Ryden's on the sidelines.
Yeah, I believe number 82's in for him. That is the 10th grader, Gray.
Levi takes the handoff, and it looks like he is going to be he's going to be just north of the first down marker. We believe it's going to be 1st and 10 Patriots. Waiting for official signal.
Yeah, Levi's kind of slow to get up. That's not good.
They are going to measure to see if it's first down. We're going to check on Levi.
He's not really holding one part of his body, but this ain't good for Lewisburg if he's banged up.
I wonder if it could be leg cramps.
It
You
could
wouldn't
be.
think on a cool night like this, but
As much as he's played tonight, I wouldn't doubt it.
That's where I was going.
It's good to see Cal Ryden moving around back in the game. He's kind of
Just going to measure right around the guy.
Yeah, it's kind of, hey, you know what? You know, a measurement's more important than a kid on the ground.
Don't worry about us right here.
Yeah. It's good to see Levi get up on his own count and walk off the field. As he looks back and
It is
signals.
first down Lewisburg. It's a big run right there by Levi.
Has some sense of urgency right here. Go score. I mean, we're getting deeper and deeper into the fourth quarter here. Like,
really needed a score in the third. Did good defensively, but we really needed a score in the third to kind of tighten this gap. And Kale is back in, and we do have back, and Jaden Snowcheck's in at running back for this first down play.
I think they're missing the H-back or an extra receiver. Number 29 for Lewisburg, Darius Totten, the sophomore, enters the game because they go 4 wide here.
And it's going to be a play action. Get rid of it. Good job.
Well,
It's going to be caught by Kale. He makes a man miss, and he's going to be in for another Patriots touchdown. That was a good job right there. Man's feeling that pressure. He took a hit, got rid of the ball. Good job by Caleb making a man, getting loose from a tackle, and getting in. There is a flag.
They're pointing, he's pointing at, kind of see what they got here.
The man's reaction from listening to that little conference on the officials looks like it's going to be on Olive Branch.
Yeah, when the kid in high school, when the kid's helmet comes off, the kid's supposed to remove himself from the play, but he surely doesn't call on that because the kid trailed the play. He just jogged after him. Irregardless, I don't think that's going to affect the touchdown. It is going to be a touchdown. Yeah, nice play by there, but like you said, by man's feeling the pressure, getting rid of the ball. But heck of a play. It was one-on-one coverage. They got him the ball on the little hitch route. He caught the ball, and he made a guy miss and picked up the touchdown.
Your guy's on the kick, and it is up and good. That replay right here. Fills a man, takes a hit. Kel does a good job fighting the man off, getting to the outside and just getting in the end zone. That's a heck of a play of just saying, I want it. Here's your sense of urgency. Quick strike, boom. Now can we go get a stop in a reasonable time?
It's a 2-score ball game with 10:01 to play. You got time. You got all 3 timeouts as well, plus the 6-minute heat timeout you're going to have this fourth quarter. Got to get a stop defensively to get yourself. You creeped a little bit more closer to get back in this game. With 2 scores, you got to get a stop defensively.
I'd be curious to see if we get when we get a stop here and go down and score if Coach Cagle tries to onside it.
I look for that pooch kick. They had success twice last week with it. Now, Olive Branch probably surely saw the film on it, and they, warned their guys like, hey, this guy likes to kick it here.
He's done it a couple times, and there's been a chance one of them went out of bounds and one stayed in.
But just put the pressure on these H-back guys. Like big number 50 right here at the 40 for Olive Branch. I mean, you kind of kick in that area and you force him to kind of make a play. I mean, you never know what could happen.
That's right. Looks like Olive Branch did watch film because those upbacks are a little bit closer right now. And big thing is, no matter what happens, is have to have a better coverage than we had on the last kickoff.
Yeah, and then like I said, defensively, you got to get off the field quick. You can't let them drive down the field and come up with a 4 or 5 minute drive and then stop them on 4th down. Yeah, you had them without points, but they do their little pooch kick. Oh,
He recovered that. His foot's in bounds.
what's the side official?
It is Lewisburg football. That was a heck of a call right there, Ryan, on the pooch kick.
Wow.
Hey,
They're going to have a conversation here because the White Hats running into the officials. Hard to tell if his foot got down, but the side official was on the play. The kid, I don't know who recovered that ball for Lewisburg. Can we get the replay? As they discussed it, like that was Nathan Cook, number 16.
Nathan Cook. And to me, it's not reviewable, so the call on the field is one thing. So there's no replay, so, I mean, I don't know what the conversation was about.
I guess just kind of.
He's not.
He's got it right there. He's got possession of it, and his foot's down.
Yep.
Right there.
There's no announcement, so apparently there was nothing to be said. 1st and 10, Patriots at the 41-yard line.
You said non-reviewable, Tyler. We're in the booth. We got a beautiful screen. We can watch it, but
we can.
They're not going to underneath the cap on that
Here's
one.
Here's Jaden Snow with a big 1st down run of about 8 yards. And, hey, now you're 2 scores with 10 minutes left. Now you can run the ball, do what you've done, and we've got a hurt Keister on the play. Looked like the way his leg was, he was moving his legs, almost looked like he had a cramp.
Yeah, I hope this kid's all right, but I like the sense of urgency we just talked about. They got a big play on 1st down, and then they went right back to the hurry-up.
Yeah, I mean, 2nd and 2. I mean, personally, it worked last week. I try that double move on the outside with Kale, or if they shoot over to Kale's side, try that little skinny post or a seam route backside with the sophomore number 84, Trevor Walls.
Yeah, you
Eat something. You're 2nd and short. Here's your opportunity to take a shot. You've got 3 downs to get 2 yards.
Yep.
Take a shot on 2nd down and see if you can get something quick. Although at the same time, you've been running the ball for 7-8 yards a clip. Why go away from it?
That and the left end, their left defensive end is going out with this apparent leg cramp. Curious to see who they bring in for his replacement. I'd run right off the guy, the number 2 coming in to back him up.
Just to show the viewers at home, as Ryan talks about, we do have this beautiful replay. So right here you can see Nathan Cook comes down. He does have a foot down right there with possession of the ball. It was a great work by our camera crew there.
Yeah, that was an awesome play. That's a still frame moment right there. But it's going to bring up 2nd and about 2 as Lewisburg looks to extend this drive. Sounds like there's some confusion going on here.
Also, look, this formation that Lewisburg's run a couple of times with
they're kind of – the White Hats telling – I don't know what's going on. But the White Hat just sent off our left tackle or right tackle, number 76. I don't know if it was for a play or what, but –
look for Lewisburg to do something out of this trips bunch at some point in the game with that.
nice.
Little backside. That's going to be coming back.
Yeah, you just cannot.
Kale's had a great night. That's a tough one.
Yeah, passed a little behind him. He kind of had to stop and reach back for it. He got his hands on it.
Back at the 39-yard line.
Just kind of went through his hands.
I hate that for Kale and for Jacob. I mean, great play call. We talked about something quick. You've been talking about that RPO, something quick all night long. He did it. Throw was there. I hate that for Kale. He's had a really good night.
Yeah, they hadn't had nothing quick like that. Everything passing the ball, or most of their passes have been set back, take 3-step drops, and kind of let something develop. But right there, it was wide open.
And I'm going to tell you right now, if he catches that, I think he hits those hashes and he might score.
Yeah, it was definitely, if he caught that, it was definitely a 1st down plus more. But kind of hard to see it on the viewers to see it at home, but from up here in the
Touchdown will be
booth.
coming back, though, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, there was about 30 yards behind the play. One of the defensive linemen just
senseless
found an offensive lineman for Lewisburg and just
flattened him.
Yeah, just
The blindside block behind
lack
the play.
of better words, but it's kind of a boneheaded play by that kid. But coach is going to see that on film and talk about it because that was another pick six for Olive Branch that unfortunately comes back. But
both of them on tip balls.
Yep, both of them on tip balls. I mean, it's all three of them tonight have been. They hadn't just been bad throws; it's been tip balls or just the receiver fell down on that first one in the first drive to start this game, and just kind of. Those plays we talk about, you got to have a little bit of luck here and there. They're just unfortunate plays that don't go your way.
Olive Branch is going to go empty with 5 wide here. Got to be sound in your coverage when you're passing men off right here. It's just going to be a straight quarterback draw. And he's still running. He'll finally be drugged down at the 35-yard line. That is about a 40-yard run right there by the quarterback. We talked about it, tackling.
Yeah, they kind of nice design play by Olive Branch. They spread guys out. They get linebackers out. There's 5 guys on the box. 5 guys in the box for Lewisburg with 5 offensive linemen, and quarterback just got outside and picked up about 30 there.
Rushing and wasn't even looking at the quarterback there. Got to keep your eyes up when you're rushing. Can't just rush blindly. It's going to be a handoff for about a 7-yard pickup on first down by Olive Branch.
Going to bring up second. Still got time. It's 8:40 to go in this fourth quarter. You got all 3 timeouts. You got the heat timeout coming, but defensively you can't give up big plays like that, especially when numbers are kind of in your favor, and to give up another 7 yards on first down hurts.
He's flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run, and looks like he is going to pick up the first down.
Yeah, this was a kid kind of for Olive Branch. We talked about, hinted at, like, hey, he can make plays with his arms. Didn't see too much with his feet last week, but he is mobile, can run the ball. And right there, I mean, able to pick up the first down, getting outside the pocket, making one guy miss. That's a pretty nice play by that quarterback.
It is. Got airborne to get the first down, too.
It's going to bring up a huge first down. Like I said, we keep talking about it. Just can't let this opportunity slip through the cracks here, and got to find a way to get a stop and get the offense back on the field.
It'd be nice to get one of those turnovers. We had, I believe, 4 turnovers last week. Olive Branch is going to call a timeout, and that's going to leave them with only 1 timeout remaining with 7:55. And we're going to take a break.
Visit cardinalsouth.com and let's get started.
For insurance you can trust, go with the home team at Farm Bureau Insurance in Olive Branch. We offer competitive rates and fast, friendly claims on auto, home, life, and more. Call 662-893-5250 today.
Get ready to put fitness in its place with 4-8 Fit. Experience top-notch personal trainers, dynamic group classes, and an incredible online fitness app. Start today. Sign up now at 48fit.com.
Join us at Eastpoint Church in Lewisburg, Sundays at 9 and 10:30. Visit eastpointdesoto.org for more information. Come and be a part of our community.
And we're back, and Olive Branch just had a big touchdown play there. They kind of ran, it was 4 wide set, and they just ran right up the seam. I don't know who caught that. I couldn't really get that number, but nice pitch and catch by Olive Branch. Number 6 for Olive Branch. Yeah, nice pitch and catch.
Darnell Harris, the junior. They put the corner right there, number 10, Tristan Henry, in a kind of a bad spot. Whoever was on the scene, I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was a miscommunication or what, but he was kind of stuck between 2 men. He had his own guy running a go ball, so.
You see the replay here, trips to the bottom, and he just kind of ran 3 go routes, and one guy, there was 3 guys there, but one guy was kind of stuck between 2 defenders. I just kind of feel like the kind of the air of this team has kind of been let out.
7:49 left in the ball game. The Olive Branch Conquistadors 42, your Patriots 21.
Yeah, I was going to say, Tyler, Olive Branch has had 229 yards rushing tonight. I mean, they've kind of had success, and for about 100, and with that pass, that puts them over 170 yards passing the ball. It's kind of been balanced offensively for them, and defense, we just hadn't had an answer.
No, look for a big return here. I mean, hey, get something quick. Can't get back down to a 2-score ball game. It's got to be quick. There has to be a sense of urgency when this offense takes the field, though. Levi Presley is not on the return team either. I'm curious to see if he's going to be back out for this next drive.
I believe it's Snow and Luke and Edwards. Kind of miscommunication there. You got to pick it up. It's not going to go to the end zone.
Good job of getting what he could get right there back out to the 15-yard line where your Patriots take over first down.
Unfortunately, there's a flag on the play. I believe, not sure who that was. I believe it was number 8, Kel Ryden there. He pancaked one of the gunners on that Olive Branch kickoff team. I guess there was a little bit of taunting after that's going to cost 15 yards, and it's going to push them back half the distance for Lewisburg in their own territory.
We're about to get some clarification here.
They kind of just called unsportsmanlike on the receiving team. I believe it was the number 8. He flatlined the kid and kind of stood over him. But regardless, that's going to bring up 1st and 10 for Lewisburg from about their own 7-yard line. You got a big hill to climb out of being down 3 scores with 7:43 to go in the fourth quarter. You just got to look to build some momentum right here. Especially with
going to be a handoff to Snow, I believe, up for about a 5-yard gain.
They bring in Edwards here. That was a nice run by Snow. He kind of was patient and let the hole develop, and then he kind of shot out of there like a cannon and was able to pick up 5.
He does a good job of being patient. Miscommunication on the handoff right there, but I do believe Lewisburg fell on it.
There is a flag on the play back towards Lewisburg's sideline, about the 10-yard line. Curious to see what this is. It's a false start. It wasn't blown dead. But unfortunately, you're going to back him up here 5 yards, but you get to replay the second down, so that little fumble handoff does not affect you too much. You get the down back. Unfortunately, you just lose 5 yards on the false start.
The 5-yard penalty moves the ball back near the 8-yard line.
Bring up second and 9 for your Patriots. Yeah, hand off to Edwards for about looks like he'll lose about 2. Excuse me.
Number 14 for Olive Branch blitzed on this play, and he timed it perfect, and the right guard or the right tackle just pushed him into the play there. I'll bring up 3rd and about 11.
Mans drops back to pass. He will get out of the end zone. He'll bring up 4th and a county mile for your Patriots. Punt team's going to be backed up deep. Need a clean snap and clean kick right here.
You got to call this punt success is just getting it off right here. You're at the half-yard line. You don't have any room. I mean, luckily, you got a lot of faith in the senior number 8 as your punter to get it off quick. These kind of hard scenarios that you practice in practice, but
he does get it off. Return man lets it bounce. Not a bad kick at all right there out to the 42-yard line.
It's about a 52-yard punt. Nice punt by number 8. It just kind of gives Olive Branch good field position to start this drive. But being up 3 scores, I just look for them just kind of run the ball. And they've had success tonight running the ball. I'm curious to see if they're going to bring their backups in and get them some playing time.
Yeah, it'd be big for them going ahead in their I think their 6A. Their 6A schedule to get some of those guys some run and get them some experience going into the rest of their season.
I believe we're taking our 6-minute heat timeout, which, by the way, Tyler, that is only a September thing, I guess, because typically it's still 80, 90 degrees, but tonight it has felt great. There's a breeze coming in from the north end zone cutting through here. You can see it on the officials' jerseys and some of the coaches' jerseys or jackets that the wind's blowing, and it probably feels good out there.
Yeah, these first 2 weeks you couldn't ask for better weather to be, playing football like we talked about some last week. Most time in August and into September it's still, 110 degrees and feels miserable outside. And then 2 beautiful Friday nights for football, and it looks like Olive Branch will run out their second team.
That's good to see that getting them guys some playing time.
A little bit of a high snap, fumble falling on by Olive Branch.
And that's our second team as well. Number 5, Javion Cargill, the senior on the tackle. Kind of give some of these guys that it's not our second team, but it's just number 5, first time getting on the tackle tonight.
Bring up 2nd and 11 here for the Conquistadors. Wonder with the second team in if they're going to run the full offense or just kind of run the ball and milk the clock here. Be another handoff.
Yeah, I'd be really surprised if Olive Branch looks to throw the ball at all.
Gets tripped up there. Lewisburg's going to take a timeout on 3rd down. Be about a 3rd and 8. We're going to take a break with them.
Visit cardinalsouth.com and let's get started.
For insurance you can trust, go with the home team at Farm Bureau Insurance in Olive Branch. We offer competitive rates and fast, friendly claims on auto, home, life, and more. Call 662-893-5250 today.
Get ready to put fitness in its place with 4-8 Fit. Experience top-notch personal trainers, dynamic group classes, and an incredible online fitness app. Start today. Sign up now at 48fit.com.
And that pass is going to fall incomplete on 3rd down. Easters took a shot there.
It kind of shocked Tyler, like you were saying, it took a shot. Kind of shocked to see them throw the ball there, but maybe Lewisburg gave them the box that they wanted and one-on-one coverage on the outside to take that shot.
Well, you put the young guys in, you got to at least let them sling it one time. Looks like Olive Branch is going to stay on the field here for this 4th down. Be about a 4th and 8. Clock did stop. Be 4:29. They're going to throw again on 4th down. He's going to feel pressure, and he is going to be tackled, brought down by number 36, Gavin Cozart. That will be a turnover on downs. 1st down, Lewisburg at their own 39-yard line.
Yeah, I think the box guy was he's showing 4th down now, but I'm pretty sure that was a changeover. Yeah, they ran the ball twice. They took a shot play on 3rd down.
That was definitely 4th down.
And then they ran it on 4th down.
That is a blunder by this crew. Sorry.
I don't know if that's on the chain crew with that nice fancy electric down marker over there, but it's they ran the ball twice, and then they threw the ball coming out of the timeout on 3rd down, and they ran it again on 4th down. Even the players, everybody on the field but the officials thought it was 4th down. And there will be a conversation had between head coach Rusty Cagle and white hat Daly Gamble.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. They give them those fancy things they put on their hands to indicate the down. Human error. I mean, mistakes happen, but I find it hard to believe that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people all thought it was third down still.
Yeah, Cagle's arguing his case, and I'm with him. I mean, they ran the ball twice. They were looking to run the ball here. Cagle called timeout because it was third down, knowing that if he gets a stop on third down, he's going to get fourth down, has to cause another timeout to stop the clock and then get the ball back. They come out of the timeout on third down and take a shot play there, and then on fourth down they run it. The kids run off. Everybody on the field thinks it's fourth down.
Including Olive Branch. Including Olive Branch.
The offensive team even thought it was.
That's just bad. Like, that's bad.
That is horrible officiating.
Coach Cagle, I know you're pissed, but don't get the 15.
I mean, that's.
Just stop them again and get the ball back. That's
They
bad,
teach you to count in kindergarten 1, 2, 3, 4, and I mean we can't get that right.
It's incomplete. Ball don't lie. First down Patriots.
Is that first down Patriots? Can we confirm it? Do we need to go to Matt Austin in New York on this one? I mean, Jesus. Come on, guys. Anyway, it's not going to change the outcome of this game the way it's going, but just kind of Cagle's coaching, trying to get the ball back. It's a strategy. They ran the ball on first down. They ran it on second. He called timeout. It was third down. They threw it deep, incomplete. Just misplay there. That's going to cost about 5 seconds. Now, let's see. With all that being said, Tyler, let's see what this offense can do offensively. If they can put something together here and go get 7.
Regardless of the outcome, I'd like to see him go down and score right here. I mean, to me, that's big. Now, action breaks down and he'll be sacked.
It's kind of the same thing. The swing route from the running back, it's been open. I know that's not his first read. It's probably he has to go through his progressions, and it's probably his check down guy. But it's been open immediately because they're running the 3 guys, the trips at the bottom of the screen there. They're running everything deep. All the backers and DBs are going with him, are blitzing the quarterback. He's there open. He needs to hit it quick.
It's going to be a handoff to Snow. He's going to plow ahead for about 3 yards. It's going to be third and about 13, 14 for the Patriots.
Yeah, big story. You mentioned it earlier in the third quarter. This offensive line, they kind of first half looked a lot better blocking.
They just imposed their will. They were whipping Olive Branch's tail up front.
Yeah, they were moving guys around. I guess they kind of just got worn down here the second half with all the pass protection they've had to do.
Little backside screen play. Good play call. It's going to pick up. Defended well by Olive Branch, though. Number 84 on the reception there. Trevor Wall is going to bring up 4th and about 11.
That's kind of one of them pass plays we were talking about, something quick. You boot out to the right, you put your foot in the ground and come back to the left side of the field. It's kind of one of them plays. You like the play call right there. You kind of would have loved to have seen it earlier in the game to kind of change the pace of the game up. And
Coach Cagle's asking if it's 4th down.
Yeah, I'm with Cagle all the way.
Do we get 2 4th downs as well?
I'm with Cagle all the way here. But, yeah, it's kind of like we're talking about the play call. I like the play call. Could have made one guy miss, could have picked up 15, 20 there and got the first down. Just kind of would have loved to see that earlier in the game. Kind of nice play call. And a nice catch by number 84. You talk about it, Wells, the freshman.
Yeah, this guy getting all this experience this year, I'd be very curious to see what his future brings. Here at
Correction,
Lewisburg.
Walls. Trevor Walls, not Wells. I do apologize. They come back out in this 4-wide set. I mean, it's 4th down. You got to throw it here.
Yep, and Olive Branch knows it. Let's see if they play coverage or if they bring some pressure here. They're going to just straight up.
They got cover 0, the double move. He's got Kell wide open.
No, we're not going to throw that. Okay. He's literally holding the man's jersey for 10 yards, and we're going to keep our hanky in our pocket. All righty. This is going from bad to worse, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, nice play call right there. Drop cover 0. Man just held on to it. Kell did a double move, and the ball was slightly underthrown, but kind of all over him there, just unfortunately hits the defender in the back of the head. And that replay is brought to you by Farm Bureau. Shout them guys out, appreciate it. Just, yeah, it's 2:07 down 3.
Gosh,
I mean,
so we can't count to 4. We can't see when the man's almost drugged down by his coattails. I mean, this is gone from bad to worse. I know there's human error in it, but that's just bad.
It was just bump and run coverage 1-on-1. I mean, from his angle, maybe he didn't see it, but
now this right here is just kind of petty to me. Olive Branch taking a shot right there on first down, up 3 scores with 2 minutes left. Run the ball, take your knees, and that's it.
Yeah, just kind of when you haven't been there from a coaching staff, and it kind of shows when you're up 3 scores here, it's 2 minutes to go, and you're taking shots. If you've been there before, you know not to do that, and it kind of just shows that hey, they're just trying to get the scores in, trying to run it up a little bit.
And the clock never started.
As they just look to run it here, get back to the line of scrimmage.
Clock still has not started. I think we're having a. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah. So you would think, Tyler, Olive Branch would just look to run the clock out here, let the play clock, with these 40-second play clocks, let them get deep down and before they snap the ball, but they're going to kind of hurry back up to the offensive line.
They're going to throw the ball again. He's going to be tackled inbounds short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1 with under a minute and 30 left.
It is going to bring up 4th down, we believe, this time, this possession. About 4th and 2. Let's get a stop here at this point, you know.
We talked about adversity. You don't let them score.
No, they're coming out here. They're trying to throw the ball. Just get off the field here. Get their offense off the field. And they do look to throw it.
Little crossing route. He's open, but he's going to take off and run.
And a couple holding calls there that I guess were missed right there in front of the white hat. As the quarterback got outside the pocket, number 37, Gavin Cozart, he kind of got his jersey pulled, but irregardless, the quarterback for Olive Branch picks up the first down and extends his drive. It's not what you wanted to see there.
He had a man open, and he just decided to tuck it and run.
As the clock continues to run.
He'll hand it off right here, and he'll be brought down at about the 7-8 yard line.
Yeah, host of Patriots on the tackle, a couple guys. Kind of seemed like he bounced
Olive
off one or
not
two.
going to take another snap, and that's going to be the final here from Lewisburg as the clock runs down to under 10 seconds. Final from Lewisburg is going to be Olive Branch 42, Lewisburg 21.
Yeah, Tyler, you thought this game was going to be a little bit closer with, you know, the success and the way they played last week. You just hate to see it, especially from a kind of a crosstown rival, Olive Branch. But, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, the way the game started, I mean, both teams just back and forth scoring, and it didn't materialize into going into the second quarter. Those costly penalties costly turnovers that we had, I mean, like I said, nothing demands. It was, you know, tip balls up in the air. The second one on, you know, Kale went right through his hands. He had a great night. Just, you know, things happen sometimes. I hate to see it the way that this offense came out and just was so explosive early to see it tail off. I hate to see it.
Yeah, unfortunately, you just had plays that didn't go in your favor. It's like I said, I mentioned it throughout the game. In football, you got to be lucky every once in a while, and there are a couple times that Olive Branch was lucky and Lewisburg wasn't. And then, you know, there's 3 touchdowns that, or 2 of them for sure, you can go off special teams and defensive plays that they scored touchdowns that made this score really look like it was bigger than what it really was. The game was a lot closer throughout the game.
It definitely was, and your Patriots are going to look to get back on track next week. They will take their first road trip down to Ripley, Mississippi. I do believe we'll be back the following week after that for homecoming against Lafayette on September 19th.
And Olive Branch will be at home to Horn Lake next week as well.
Be an old school 5A matchup. But this week, I'm sure the coaches are going to harp on the defense, harp on continuing the run game and continuing to build the run game, clearing up some of those mental mistakes and mental errors they had tonight. But, again, tough loss for your Patriots, but felt like they showed a lot of grit, showed a lot of fight. They never quit. They never gave up. Just like you said, sometimes the ball doesn't go your way. But we want to appreciate all our sponsors again. We appreciate this postgame being brought to you by 4-8 Fit. We left them out of the keys to the game, so we're going to shout them out right now. We appreciate all of our sponsors. Without them, they couldn't make it happen. We appreciate the Berg Sports Network for having us. And until the 19th, I'm Tyler. He's Ryan. We'll see you later.
Go Patriots.
Visit cardinalsouth.com and let's get started.
For insurance you can trust, go with the home team at Farm Bureau Insurance in Olive Branch. We offer competitive rates and fast, friendly claims on auto, home, life, and more. Call 662-893-5250 today.
Get ready to put fitness in its place with 4-8 Fit. Experience top-notch personal trainers, dynamic group classes, and an incredible online fitness app. Start today. Sign up now at 48fit.com.
Join us at Eastpoint Church in Lewisburg, Sundays at 9 and 10:30. Visit eastpointdesoto.org for more information. Come and be a part of our community.